La da 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 da. La da 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 da. La da 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 dong 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 chug 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 away, chug all the way. You're my bae. Ding 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 ding. Okay, so hello everybody. Sorry for the Navy. Finally, I know. Finally, man. God dang it, Frosty. Finally. God dang it, you Frosty beautiful you. I love you so much, moms with the gifties and Jane. Thank you so much, moms, for the hearts. No, not yet. I'm doing that right now, Jen. I'm doing that right now. Well spotted. I am changing it right now. Alright, at a leaf, fire red, leaf green. Dude, there's 1.5k people watching this game right now. There's a lot of people watching this. Holy dookie bazookie. Holy dookie 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 manookie dookie bookie. Holy dookie dookie nuker. Dookie nukin. I miss playing Duke Nukem. Hello, man. I'm off to bed now. It's late, but good luck. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a lot. Let's go to Poke Counter here. Let's put our counter up here, shall we? Put our bets up, put our counter up. Wait. With these glasses, I can't really tell if this thing is shiny or not. That's not very smart. That's not shiny. I'm gonna have to change these glasses because I didn't think that far ahead. Okay, so we're at 2046. Okay, apply. Alright, so let's go here. Whoops, not that one. Ah, it's already there. Ah, good. Let's grab our image here, let's put it on this corner here. Let's put it on that corner. And streaming. Hello, Navy. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much, moms. I'm just like really scrambling to get everything going. Hey, Kush, what's going on? 2 streams today. 2 streams today? What do you mean 2 streams today? Still fighting for mod? What do you mean? Who's fighting for mod? I'll be lurking. Thank you, moms. Who's fighting for mod? What are you talking about, Kush? What's on your mind, Kush? What's on your guys' mind? Welcome to the stream. What do you mean by 2 streams? I think I only did 1 stream today. That is... Oh, shoot. That is not a shiny, I tell you what. I tell you what. There are shinies, but that is not one. There are shinies in this game, but that is not one. You did an early stream? No, I didn't do an early stream. No, I think... No, I didn't do an early stream. Did you guys see me go live earlier? No, right? Unless it was by mistake. Unless it was by mistake. I mean, it could have been by mistake, maybe. I don't remember messing with it, though. I can't see with these glasses like it. I can't see if it's yellow or not. Oh, you saw it go live for me at work? That's probably an old notification. It's probably an old notification. Like sometimes YouTube does that. It sends you a notification. Like I get a lot of those from Nick, especially. Like Nick will go live, and the next day I'll get a message saying Nick is going live, and I'm like, okay. And then I click it, and it was like from yesterday. Yeah, YouTube will do that. I don't know the reason behind. I don't know the reasoning behind it, but it does happen. It does happen. Or it could have been a notice for a short, yeah. Yeah, I'm still gonna upload the lemon one, but I've just been busy with the school stuff. Like this week is especially busy for that stuff, but I had family over today too, or yesterday. Thank you, moms. I had to work at 5 Eastern. It happened after I got a live notification. Wow. You gotta work at 5 Eastern? What, PM? Or AM? Just making sure. I gotta look over my glasses or else I can't tell. Oh, PM. Oh, fudge. I used to have that schedule when I worked at a bar. It was a bar lounge restaurant / everything, and yeah, I used to start at 6 p.m. go all the way to like 3 in the morning. Yeah, it was something. Yeah. Yeah, it's alright, Kush. Here I am. I'm here now. You can love me now. You can give me all the loving now. You couldn't give it to me before. You can do it now. Oh my gosh. Sorry guys, I just ate some pasta. Some cannolis. Dang, Frosty's on early. Oh yeah, I did go live early. Yeah, I did go live earlier. This time I couldn't do it because I actually fell asleep and I slept for freaking 7 hours, which is not not very common in my world to sleep for 7 hours. I slept like 7-8 hours that I got sleep. I mean, it wasn't bad. It sucks because every time I actually sleep the proper amount of hours, I just feel more tired. Like I'm here, I'm like so low energy right now. Like I don't feel sick or anything. I'm just like, yeah. That's not it. I gave you so much love. Oh man, you can give love in the chat. It doesn't have to be like anything big, like a donation or something like that. I'm talking about that chat love, bro. That friendship, you know? I appreciate every kind of love you give me, but I was talking more about like hanging out with us, you know? Hanging out, having a good conversation, man. Not sweating the details, you know? Just chilling, man. The details, man, the details is where they get you, right? The details is where they get you. They get me with the details, bro. It's like, and you know, like, is me being here not love? Oh, well, that's what I'm saying. That's what the love is. No, no. I'm saying exactly the opposite. I'm saying exactly the opposite of that. I'm saying you being here is the love, is what I'm saying. Of course it is. You know, taking time out of your day to spend time with us, man, is more than I can ask out of anyone, to be honest. Especially nowadays where things have been kind of difficult, like, anyone and everyone is... I have a special gratitude for everybody who's been here, supporting me through these tough times, to be honest. I mean tough times in terms of, like, YouTube tough times, you know? Sounds good, moms. We're just gonna be chilling here. Good night. Thank you for the bits, moms. I appreciate it. Thank you so much. This will be a while. Yeah. Yeah, I'm not like... I don't even know what to talk about today. Like, usually I have a topic to talk... Like, when I do streams like this, that I know are gonna be heavy on me talking because, well, the content is just not that interesting, right? Just... repeat and repeat and repeat. But I usually look up a topic or something I might want to talk about on stream, just to be interesting. But today, I mean, I woke up, I ate, you know, got some food, ate, and went live, and that's it. So I didn't think of a topic, but I'm not sure what to talk about, to be honest. But sometimes the bros sit down in the couch. You know, you sit on the couch and you're just broing out. You're not really talking about anything. You're just playing games together. You know, you're playing games. You're just not much to say. It's just we're just broing out. We're vibing, man. We're in the sauce. It's like when you go in the sauna, right? That you just or the hot spring. When you go in a hot spring, you know, you kind of just marinate there. You just enjoy it, you know. It's not really about the conversation you're gonna have in the hot spring. It's just about marinating your body, like experiencing the thing. It's kind of what we're doing tonight, right? We're just experiencing it. Whoops. Oh, I tell you what, the heat has kicked in. It was 90 degrees today. And it is hotter than a mother fluffer in this room right now. But if you go outside, man, it feels like heaven. It's just, oh, it's a nice cold breeze. It's 71 outside. But like compared to 90 degrees, you know, it was 90 out all day. It was a hot day. Which is funny because 2 days ago it was raining. Yeah, but now we got Oh yeah, it's pretty bad in here right now. Yeah, in my room. I got the fan blasting. I hope it's not interfering with the microphone or anything. But I got the fan blasting on my face. I got my ceiling fan going. I got a portable fan. Um, but it's still not enough. Like, fans help a little bit, but the fans help a little bit, but yeah, I can't do that, Kush, because it's not my house and I can't mess with it. But yeah, it's pretty like stinking hot in here, man. I'm struggling. I went outside to get some food, man, and oh, it felt so good, dude. It was like it's like coming out of I don't know, man. It's like, you know, when you're like really hot, really hot, and then you just get like a fresh drink or something, and it just that's what it feels like when you go outside in that fresh air, just cold breeze, like I want to go outside right now. I should have streamed from the, you know, I can stream from outside. One of these days we might do that. Like, I could do it on my phone, or I could. It just sits in the window. Well, for one, I don't have a windowsill. That's one. I mean, I guess there is one, but I can't have my windows open either. Because trust me, it's complicated. There's a net. There's a net on the window, and there's barely any room to put anything. I mean, if there's a way to put it there, then for sure. But I don't think it would be even possible. Let me see. Yeah, there's no room. There's like a net, and the area that I live in, like, is pretty dangerous. So I also having my window open is not, because my window faces the driveway. My room window is literally connected to the driveway, and we've seen, well, we have cameras all over, so we see this crap. And there's been a few instances where we've had people like come here with like big old stakes and knives and stuff, and start trying to open our back gate and stuff. Like right where I'm sleeping right there. My window's right there. They're just on the other side of the wall of my room, on the driveway. Oh yeah, oh yeah, it's happened a few times. So yeah, my family always cautious. They're always cautious against opening the windows, because at night, especially at night, because oh yeah, this happened like five, 6 times already. Yeah, they come in the driveway. They try to open, like, because we got the car parked. They try to see if the door is open for the car. Oh yeah, all kinds of crap. Yeah, I don't live on a very the place I live at is pretty sketch. Pretty sketch. Especially like the block behind my house, it just increasingly gets worse. If you the block in front, like the blocks in front of my house. Did I say in front or did I say? I don't even know. But the blocks in front of my house are pretty. It gets a little better, but behind my house, ooh. Just my back alley. If you look at my back alley, dude, it straight up looks like where you go to die in a movie. It's like one of those back alleys. It looks like straight up like a place you go to get murdered. Like straight up. Like exactly what like you see in the movies, like the dark back alley that you shouldn't be walking on. Exactly like that. Lower school, you just gotta get a block in the window. I suppose. I could look up a window fan. That might be a good idea. Yeah, I got 2 fans going at the moment, but fans don't really. I mean, a window fan would actually help, because the air outside is pretty cold. Pretty cold, well, comparatively, obviously. It's not like, it's like 71. It's like 70 right now. Outside it's 70 degrees. So it's still pretty warm, but like compared to like what's In here, it's 88. In my room right now, it's 88 degrees compared to 70 outside, you know? Yeah, the window fan does in and out. Well, I'll be honest, like, I never really owned a window fan. I never really owned a window fan, so I don't really. What, the flying fire truck? Yeah, it's pretty hot in here. Oh yeah, I'm sweating my balls off. Sorry for the expression, but literally. That's why I didn't even wear a beanie today. I was like, hell no, man. It's gonna be like, it's already hot enough. I'll just put on a hat. But geez, man, isn't that bad? You kind of get used to it, but it does get old, man. I work in a kitchen and its max is like 70. I let it get to. Oh dang, really? Well, I'm not trying to be a hero or anything. It's just that my room, like for one, I have this green screen right behind me, right? Like for two, there's a lot of clothes in my room, right? Like the room is not that big. I mean, this room is the size of. My room is the size of your average, like, Starbucks bathroom, about. Maybe a little bit more. So, it's just like a little square. On top of that, like, it's cluttered with stuff, right? So, it's so cluttered with stuff. For more, I have, like, thick curtains, too. And the windows are closed all the time. I have 3 machines going. I have my laptop, I got my 2 TVs. This TV produces a lot of heat, dude. My computer produces a lot of heat. My laptop not so much, but still doesn't help. And then I have my other TV that the one that I actually play the games. I have 2 lights going. 2 lights. That Jen, the ones that you got me, Jen. Yeah, I got those 2 lights going. Then I have the light up there. It's just there's no way for the heat to escape, right? So it clutters and clutters. I can't open my door because people are asleep, and then the noise, they'd hear me way more if I open my door, obviously. So you're cooking yourself. Tell me about it. Oh yeah, there's times. Yeah, I'm cooking on my own juices right here, dude. Yeah, I'm gonna take a break to go outside and just catch some air later on. Just like go outside and it just feels so good. Even if I walk out, like, just comparatively, if I walk outside of my room and I go into the living room right now, like just outside my room, there's a living room. I could, if I do that, you can like come in my room and you feel the temperature change. Like as soon as you walk outside into the hallway, literally it's like it's day and night, and you walk into my room and you feel like that, you know, when you walk into a sauna and you feel that, like, that heat, like whoa. It's like going from, if you're like in a really cold AC, like if you're in a room with the AC blasting, it's like 60 or 70 in there, and then you go outside to like 100-degree weather, and when you walk outside you're like blasted with that heat. You're like, dude, I can't even breathe, what the fuck. It's kind of like that when you leave my room. I couldn't do it, dude. Try sleeping with this heat, dude. You know how much I struggled to fall asleep because of this heat? Because, keep in mind, when I fell asleep, it was 90 degrees. Like, that's why I'm all sticky and stuff. I didn't shower yet tonight, so I'm all sticky. Well, I did shower yesterday, but not today yet. I'm all sticky, man. My body's all sticky. I feel yuck. I feel like I was just, like, took a shower in honey or something. I'm all sticky. And, yeah, I don't like this feeling too much, but... Yeah, think about it. Like, it was 90... I think it was 90 to 91 degrees in the afternoon when I fell asleep. Like, if it was 90 degrees outside, imagine how much it was in my room. But the one good thing is that during the afternoon, I don't have any machines on, right? Like, my computer's not on, the TV's not on, like, the lights are off too, so there's no sources of heat, like, adding up. So I pretty much get what's outside. The problem is when I go live, like, especially because I'm going live, like, it's CPU demanding, so the fans are, every time I'm live, Like the whole time my fans on my computer are on full blast. They're like so if you put your hand, and when I play the PS5 it gets even worse because the PS5 releases heat like a mother fluffer. The PS5 generates heat like a freaking monster. Every time I play on the PS5, like the Switch is a little better, which the Switch also has quite a bit of heat to it, so it doesn't help either, but and the problem is all this heat is being released and there's like really no way for it to go. Right? Like the door's closed, there's a thick curtain, right? Like it's just getting trapped on everything. Like that heat is being absorbed and it just sits there. There's no escape, right? You know, that's just, you get it, right? Like the simple physics or whatever you would call that. Yeah, it is kind of messed up, man. It is kind of messed up. Like it took me a while to fall asleep, to be honest, too, with this heat. We do have the AC, but we didn't turn it on yet because we still didn't feel like it was too much. Like we really turn on the AC is when we get like, because like yesterday wasn't that bad. Like today was 90, right? But yesterday wasn't even that bad. Like yesterday we were looking at 70 at most, 75 at most. It was 2 days ago or something like that. It was raining too, so it was a cold, sort of a cold day, sad cold day, like Seattle like day. Sorry, Jen. Yeah, we don't turn on the AC until like 90 plus. Yeah, for us it's the same. Like if we turn on the AC, it's because we're getting like for like it's heat time. Like we're getting a whole week of heat. Then we'll turn it on. If we get like an odd day like this where there's gonna be 90 today, but tomorrow's gonna go back to the 80s, you know, we're like, it's okay. We can toughen it out, right? 79 and perfect. That's a great temperature. Oh, 70? 70. You wouldn't do it? Yes, I will, Exit. Yes, I will. 70 is a bit... 70 is a good temperature, but I prefer 80. If I had to choose a perfect temperature, it'd be around 79 to 80. Exit, I love you like the chickens when they come to roost in the summer. Like, that's how much I love you. If I had my own place, it would be a 68 the whole year. Yeah, the problem is, too, like, the bill, right? So we just changed the part in our... AC unit, because it was taking in more voltage. It was taking, like, 10 more volts than it was supposed to be sucking out of it. And that's like, that happens with, this unit is like, fudge, 10, 15 years old or 20 years old or something. And, I went with the guy, the AC guy. We were looking at the voltage. They were supposed to be taking anywhere from 80 or some. It was doing 90 all the time. So it was taking more voltage than it was supposed to, because, I mean, I'm not a professional, but he explained to me that it happens with old units like that. They kind of just start sucking in more energy. So we had the guy come over. The maintenance was quite expensive to do, but the guy came over and we changed the part necessary. He explained it to me. I forgot. He changed the part and supposedly the AC now takes less energy, but it's just like every time, dude, if we leave the AC on, dude, we're looking at, we pay like extra $250 to $300, and like every time if we have the AC on like that, it's like we pay extra, like it could be anywhere to $250 to $300 to $350. Sometimes it's happened that it's been $300 more or $350 more in electrical bill. So like obviously, like we could pay for that, sure, but like all three of us that live in the house, we share the bills and everything. Like, yeah, we could get through it, but none of us want to do it, right? Like none of us want to pay more. Like, you know, we all want to pay less. Oh, you have a bet? Let's go, Exit. Let me lock in your bet, but if you win, I'll buy you a game. If you're anywhere in the vicinity of 100, I'll remove the ones by 100. Oh yeah, I should do that, shouldn't I? Which ones are those? 1991. We're still not past that. 1877. We are past that. So let's go with exit. Exit's bet is what? Let's see. Exit has a bet of 6327. God damn. 6327. There we go. Alright, thank you, Exit, for that. Appreciate you, bud. You're past. I'm past 1991. Am I? Oh, yeah, I just passed it. Oh, fudge. I just passed it. Well, there we go. 1991 is gone too. Can I get a new bet? Yeah, you can get a new bet, sure. I'll give you a new one. You deserve it. I'll give you a new one. Okay, True. I don't know if Truly wants a new one, but I'll give it to him if he wants it. Let's get Cushy. What's your bet, Cushy? What's your bet? 2191. Okay. 2191. Okay. 3000, 2000, 1917 is Cush's old bet, so let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, I would bet higher if I were you guys. Was that a shiny or not? Did I just mess that up? Truly wants a new one. Okay, Truly wants a 2319. Okay, let's do a Truly 2319. That's what I said, right? Let's see. 2319. We're looking at Truly with the 2319. Never mind, okay. Yeah, no, you're sticking with it now. Put it on there. You put it. It's like a kid, man. You put it on this world. Now you gotta own it. This is your new baby, man. You put this kid in the world. Now you gotta own the mother fluffer. Hey, Lord, my camera keeps like going up on me. I don't know why. Like sometimes you can see my shoulders. Sometimes you can only see my head. I don't know why this camera. I don't even mess with it. I don't know how it keeps like. You know, the freaking latitude keeps going up and down somehow. Like freaking, like the I know California is near a tectonic plate, but are we tilting? Is the planet tilting? What the fudge? I'm not sure. You're locked in. Yes, you are, truly. I'll give you guys, hey man, you guys get whatever chances you want, you know, but if you win, if you're within the 100 range, either it be 100 less or 100 more. If it's within the 100 range, I'll give you a game. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Alright, here we go. I gotta look over my glasses, cause is that it? I almost farted a baby, dude. I thought that was it for a second. Holy moly. It's false alarm. False alarm. Watch us go all the way to 20,000, not get this dude. You've gotta be kidding me, dude. Watch us go all the way to 20,000. What's yours, Cushy? Cushy is 2191. So you get 2291 or 291. Within that range, you're good. Within that range, you're good. If you want to do another bet, just make sure it's not within the 100 range, right? Like, if you don't get it and your bet was like, well, your bet was 2191, don't do like 2300 next, because then you're always within the 100 range. You're gonna win for sure. So you gotta aim a little higher just to make it fair for everyone. Or else, like, you're always within the 100 range, you'll be sure to win it. If your bet is always like within that 100 range, right? So if you make another bet, like, make it higher. Like, it has to be more than, at least more than 300. Just to make it fair to everyone. Da 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 da. Da da. Let's see. Alright. Not this one either. Well, when this thing gets it, man, when we get this thing, man, I'm gonna be so happy. I do wonder how our friend... I gotta send him a message to Sam the Pokemon. I gotta send him a message to know, like, how he's doing, man. I haven't heard from him since the roosters came home to roost. You know when that was, right? Back in the day. Who here knows the difference between... Isn't there two types of dinosaurs that used to fly? Like the Pteranodon, the pterodactyl, and there was another one, right? Wasn't there another one that was kind of like that? Yeah, he hasn't streamed since the roost. Yeah. I'm just curious. I mean, he has a full-time job, I get it, and he could be going through some personally, and I know that he seemed to be... I think the numbers were getting to him a little bit too. I don't know for sure, but based on what he was saying, it seemed like, the YouTube numbers were getting to him a little bit. Brother, sometimes I sit here, and I'm not saying this as an attack on him or anyone else. I'm just saying that gets to you. That kind of... I don't know if that's the case, but I know that kind of crap can really, like, mess you up, like, in terms of, like, wanting to stream. Like, if you go and do a stream and you got, like, one person there, like, it's hard to get that mojo, it's hard to stay, keep that mojo going, because, it's like, there's one person. Archaeoraptor Rix. Ah. Like, sometimes we're streaming here, we only have, like, 4 or 5 people here, Sometimes it happens, man, and that's the way it goes. I mean, we're not, I'm not an accomplished streamer or anything. I'm a community streamer. I'm hanging out with people. I got my group of friends here that always want to support me. And that's it. But, like, in terms of... Yeah, you're not always going to get, like, views. And that's super difficult to deal with on YouTube. Like, it's because it's only, like, your self-worth is, like... If I don't get, like, 1,000 viewers, or I'm only worth, like, five viewers. That's very wrong. Yeah, bro got a job and a new girlfriend. Yeah, a new girlfriend will do it. Even if I get a new girlfriend, I'm sorry. It might happen that I have a little less time to stream, like, in terms of, I might do shorter streams if I need to go out with her or something like that. Yeah, there might be days I do, like, shorter streams here and there, but I'm not giving up my streaming career for no woman. Sorry to say. And any woman that loves me wouldn't ask me to either way. If they want to ask for, like, loyalty, like, oh, you can stream, but just, like, don't flirt around, don't, like, mess around, like, fine. That's fine. I'd have to adjust my personality. I'm a bit of a flirt in stream sometimes. Sometimes I flirt a little bit here. All in good, I don't really have intentions with the person, but sometimes I flirt a little bit here. A little flirt with no bad intentions. But no, if she tries to change me, I'm sorry, honey. Nah, that's like I wouldn't try to change her, I mean, you might want to like change and we got to think about it like a change and adapting, right, Jen? Like you got to think about like change and adapting. Like you can adapt like if someone's from a different culture, for example, or if someone has a habit that makes the relationship not work, but they love you and they're like, "Hey man, we both understand that this thing that you're doing is a bad thing. How can we work on it?" People can adapt things, but don't walk into the relationship going like, "I'm only going to date you if you change this." That's a very, very bad idea to begin with. Because the reason that person is that way is because something about it makes them happy, right? Like for example, someone who has let's say you don't want someone who smokes, like someone who smokes cigarettes, right? You don't want to date someone who smokes cigarettes, right? And that person's been trying to quit. If you enter the relationship, under the condition that they will have to quit, there's a high degree, there's a high chance you're gonna fail at that relationship. The reason that person smokes because there's an addiction there. There's a sort of there's a comfort that person gets from smoking, right? I'll date you if you change it. This is toxic. Find someone who doesn't do that. Begin with love who I am. Yeah, absolutely. It's okay. Look, man. I'm a big believer in people changing. I'm very careful when I say this because I don't want to say like, oh, you can't date anyone that has like you can't believe in something or date someone that has like a toxic behavior or something. Yes, you shouldn't. But if you're already in this relationship, you have kids, you're married, you really need to make this work, for example. You really want this to work, you want to put in effort. Like, you can. I'm not going to say, like, oh, this is completely lost and you can't do anything about it. Like, but yeah, like, you want to fall in love with someone who sees somewhat eye to eye. Falling in love, like, this is the way I look at it. Dating people that like everything that you like, sometimes that's not a great predictor for a relationship. Okay, that is not a great predictor for the success of a relationship. If you guys have, like, let's say you're both into tennis, you're both into pool playing, you're both into skiing or something. Let's say you got all the same, like, you think alike, your minds are alike, that doesn't mean like your relationship is for sure like gonna work. As a matter of fact, studies indicate that one of the greatest predictors for relationships is actually how you solve problems. It doesn't matter if you really like do the same things. That doesn't predict jack. Like attraction is another one. Attraction predicts jack about like the we're talking about longevity of a relationship. We're not talking about starting a relationship, okay? We're talking about maintaining the relationship, staying married for many years. Like, looks say jack about that. It can be great, but I argue against it. Yeah, I probably would too, to be honest with you. I totally get where you're coming from, Kush. Yeah, I've been in toxic relationships and I understand that it is harmful for everybody. I'm just saying for those out there who might be in a situation where it's not as simple as walking away, I'm just saying there might be hope. That's all I meant by that. Like a little bit of argument and differences, like a little mutual understanding. Sure, because, well, sure. Well, the number one predictable, right? How do you say that? Like, trying to say it in Japanese, I don't know. I've been speaking Japanese too much and I'm trying to word it in Japanese now, I guess. But yeah, the way that you can predict a relationship, if it's going to last or not, is actually through how you solve problems, right? Like how much when there's a problem and you guys disagree on something, predictability. Thank you so much, Cushy. Thank you so much. Yeah, I've been studying so many languages, dude. I'm losing Portuguese. I was trying to talk. My mom speaks in Portuguese to me, right? She can speak English, but her first language was Portuguese, obviously. But she mostly speaks Portuguese to me, and I was trying to talk to her the other day, and I'm like, dude, I'm forgetting this freaking language. but um, but yeah, no, it's not that bad. It's just that I speak English way more than I speak Portuguese in my life, you know. So. But yeah. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. The one of the ways you can predict is like if you guys have a problem, like it's how well it depends on the person's personality as well. But that's what tells you if they mix well or not. How well can you solve that problem? How much do you guys hate each other after that? Like how much are you? Like let's say this happens quite a bit, and this kind of divides people. You guys could tell me how you think. I don't mind. But I had a friend in this situation. I was in this situation, but it didn't bother me. I'm gonna be honest, this didn't bother me. But I can tell you my situation. So I was dating a girl that had a guy friend that, I mean, I was pretty sure he had a crush on her. I mean, it was the way he spoke, like everything just seemed, you know. Anyways, she would text this guy, like, if there was a baseball game, they both were, I'm not into sports too much. She was really into baseball, and this guy was really into baseball too. So I know whenever there was like a baseball game or whatever, they'd text each other and all that. Like, I'd be sitting there next to her, she'd be texting this dude, and I'm like, I was completely comfortable with it. Like, it didn't bother me. I won't say every relationship was like that. Like, I've been in relationships where I didn't feel comfortable with certain dudes, but I don't know what it was specifically about that scenario. It just didn't bother me. I was like, oh, that's your friend, whatever. And I mean, I just felt secure. I wasn't scared that she was gonna cheat on me with this guy or something like that. Plus, it was a friend that she had before I came along. So, what right do I have to say? Oh, stop talking to this dude, right? Like, I'm not gonna say that. Like, I might think it, but I'm not gonna go to someone's face and say, hey, you gotta stop talking to this dude now that you're dating me. Like, I mean, I wouldn't do that. Like, I might talk about it, be like, hey man, this dude makes me insecure, makes me feel insecure. How can we work this out, right? Like, what can we do to help me through this phase? Like, I'm not saying like stop talking to him. I'm just saying like can we do together? Like, compare that to be like to say like, yeah, you stop talking to this dude or I'm out. You know, like that's how you end a relationship. So you want to be in a relationship, you want to be like, I was thinking about this the other day and it makes so much sense. And I was like, you don't want to try to catch butterflies, right? You want to be a garden that butterflies want to go to. Like, you don't want to be chasing a butterfly with a net and trying to catch it all the time. You want to be a beautiful garden yourself that butterflies want to go into. So you want the other person. See, relationships are not about fixing you. This is the mistake I made my whole life. I always walked into a relationship with this person's gonna give me what I need. This person's gonna give me like my childhood trauma is gonna go away. My fears of being alone are gonna go away. My fears that I can't talk, that I will be alone forever, right? Like, this is the same thing, but whatever. You get the idea. I ran out of examples, but you get the idea. Like, my insecurities are gonna go away. My trauma from my mom leaving me is gonna go away. Like, this person's gonna complete me. That's not love. That's a necessity. Okay? Love only adds. Okay? Love doesn't necessarily complete you as a human being per se. You can say like, oh, your love completes me because you're missing the love part. Yes, but love is not there, in my opinion, in my point of view. Love is not there to be like, ah, this is gonna fix me. Once I get this person, I'm gonna be fixed. Because now I can be loved. That's not how it's. You're trying to catch the butterfly, right? You're trying to catch the butterfly. And no, don't get me wrong. We all have those feelings where this person gives us something that we want, you know. But you just gotta be careful with walking into a relationship and how needy you are for it, right? You got to be very careful walking into relationships when whether it be like any kind of relationship, really, mostly romantic relationships in this case, but you got to be really careful, like what we really want, because you're missing the forest for the trees. Like you're not seeing a person, you're seeing something, you're seeing a desire, you're seeing a dream. You're not really seeing the person for what they are. That's why the relationship then later ends. And you're sitting there questioning yourself, but I loved them so hard, and I did everything right, and it's because you never stop. Why did they cheat me? Because the signs were there. In psychiatry, I'm gonna read your message here in a second, but this is so cool. I love this so much. In psychiatry shows the studies show that most people that go to therapy, like people that go to therapy or go to a psychiatrist because they're depressed because their lover left them or whatever, all of them, pretty much all of them, see the signs. All of them. So why did he leave me? When they're in therapy, they always know why. They always see the signs of, oh, that's right, that one time he actually was hitting on this girl, and what does this tell us about the human brain? We see the signs, but we're in love with an idea so much that we can't let it go. Isn't that right? Isn't that right? So the one thing, and this is not about being selfish, so don't take it that way. It's deeper than that. But the one thing that you can be sure of is that if you love yourself, you will attract people who will complete you in that way. So you're not trying to be completed through an external means. You're trying to be completed within yourself. You're okay going to the movies alone because you love yourself. You know, this is not being selfish. Please don't confuse these two things. This is just being in tune with yourself. Because when you're in tune with yourself, you can rationalize. When you're not in tune with yourself and you have like these rose-tinted colored glasses and you're looking at this person like this creation of God that you just can't stop thinking about. You need him, and it's like, if he's not there, my life makes no sense. You've lost the plot already, right? You've lost the plot. You lost the plot. Does it mean that a relationship can't work if you have those intense feelings? No. Does it mean that the other person's not going to find it attractive? Yeah, they can find it attractive. It could be. The problem with that is when the problems arise, that's when the problem comes. When the problems and when the signs come up for the problems. You don't have the tools to spot it. Because again, I'm going to read your message here. It gets to the point, what can I do to recreate the feeling of what you had in a relationship? Yep. You're sadly gone too deep and are going to end up hurt. I agree. I agree that's common. Absolutely, that happens a lot. Too afraid to be open, like fully open. We just try by online PC characters. I agree with that too. There is an encouragement nowadays to just close your heart. I'm not encouraging anyone to close your heart. Like, it's quite the opposite, actually. Open your heart to yourself and to the person. Because when you come from a place of fullness, you got a lot to give. You don't have a lot to take. Understand this, right? Understand this. If you have a lot of money and you're super rich, you don't need people to give you handouts. You don't need people to give you like $10 to go buy a coffee. It's like, no, you're coming from a place of fullness. No, you take the money. You take it. Like, I have a lot. So no one's, don't close your heart. This is a really big fart. Gandhi did not say that. Gandhi did not say that, brother. Yeah, open your heart, man. Open your heart to those. Open your heart for sure, in the sense that you don't want to go to a relationship where you're holding stuff in. That's the worst. You don't want to do that. But he did. Did he really? Yeah, don't walk into a relationship like freaking, but not fully agree. Don't walk into a relationship like, if you got stuff in your chest that hurt, like for example, the example that I gave, like, you know, if she's like texting another dude and you're uncomfortable about it, dude, there's ways you can talk about it without she thinking, you know, because men are like, oh, she's gonna think I'm a wuss if I start crying. She's gonna get mad at me. I can't talk to this person. If you can't talk to this person, how do you expect to live a life with them? Not use your mother flipping brain. If you can't even talk about something as simple as, hey man, I have a little bit of insecurity about this, how the fudge are you going to live a full life with this person? Explain that to me. When more problems come, when more people he's going to meet, when more people she's going to get to know at work or a hobby that she has, she's going to be meeting people all over the place. What, you're going to trap her at home and just leave her there? That doesn't work, right? Then eventually she's going to, you put a dog in a cage, like eventually he's going to want to get out. Well, I feel insecure if, like, if I had a special someone, this has happened to me, right? And then like she meets a dude somewhere and this dude is like attractive or whatever. Yeah, I felt insecure about stuff like that. I was like, oh my God, like this guy gonna steal my girl, dude. You know, but I don't let it consume me. Like, you can't let that consume you, dude, because if that takes you, then you have nothing to offer to the relationship. You're just gonna be frustrated and frustrated and frustrated. You're just gonna, it's like bread. It's like not even bread. It's like milk that is left outside of the fridge, man. You're just gonna sour, right? You're gonna sour a lot on that, and then passive aggressiveness, then conflicts, then and then more thoughts start coming up. She doesn't love me. She hates me. She this guy. You know. Frosty, do you like scary suspenseful movies? I used to like Scream. Not so much. I like suspense. I don't like gory stuff too much. Like monstery stuff, like gooey stuff too much. Like stuff like Scream. You've seen the Scream movies? Like Ghostface with the guy with the knife, and I love those. Like the thrillers, the suspensefulness of it. I like those a lot. But if it's like The Nun, you know, The Nun or The Ring, or like there's like gooey faces involved, like yucky people, like yucky monsters, that is more likely to turn me off, right? I'd like to hear your take on it. Yeah, absolutely. No, I like suspenseful movies. Like I said, like growing up, I used to watch the Scream, right? You guys know those movies, right? I think that's the kind of movie I like. Like something like I like action movies too. I really like action movies. Frosty is a wee baby. I love you too, Kush. I love you too. Oh, is that Riley? Hello, Riley. How's your day going? Leave a comment about my last. Frosty, do you like scary suspenseful movies, or which one? Oh yeah, I already answered that. I don't know. Did you not hear my answer? Oh, maybe you didn't hear me. But yeah, I did answer your question. Oh, so, yeah. You might have not heard it. I am here, shiny incoming. Ah, Simo. I was watching your stream last night for Bowser. I was there hanging out for a little bit. No, I was saying check out the movie Obsession. Oh, Obsession. What kind of movie is it? Sorry, I didn't read that comment. Apparently it did not come through. Apologies. Apparently it did not come through. Hey, Frosty and all. What's going on? What's going on? You guys know a musician named Jamiroquai? Yo, Kush, thank you for 13 months. Frosty for the next Human Centipede. Ugh, that movie is disgusting, dude. You know, I was at work when I first heard about that movie. I was at work, And I'm literally sitting on we're fixing the roof on a roof on a truck. I did a lot of body work, and we're fixing the roof. And I don't know if you've ever been I don't know if you've ever seen an 18-wheeler, but those things are like kind of tall. And I'm sitting there like doing like the repairs on that. And my friend is like, dude, have you ever seen the human centipede? And I'm like, no. He's like, dude, you gotta check it out. We had break time right after that. Mother Fluffer shows me like friggin' like a scene out of the movie. And I'm just, nah. Thank you so much for the 13 months, man. Oh, hello, Adrian. How are you? Mogged? What does mogged mean? I'm doing well and I'm playing the game again. How are you? Dude, you're really into that, huh? You really like that game, huh? Movie I'm talking about was actually done well and it's in theaters right now. Oh, you good? I'm doing good, man. I'm doing good. Yeah, doing good, man. It's a little hot in here. It's not a little hot, like really hot. I want to take this shirt off so bad. Yeah, exactly. It's 8,600 something dusk. I mean, see, Simo. I don't remember the actual number. Yeah, but you're right. It's 8,500, 600s, aroundish. Around that number. Yo, Simo also with the 20 months. I guess 2144. I go higher than that, but 2144. Thank you so much, Kush. Thank you so much, Simo. I'd guess higher. Do you want to take a higher guess than that? I would guess something higher, man, but I'll leave it up to you. If you feel that number, you feel that number, but I personally would go higher. I mean, who am I? Who am I, right? Who am I? You feel it, you feel it. No. Yeah, I'm doing good, Adrian. It's good to meet you, man. What brings you around these parts, partner? A mugged is basically flexing. Ah, mogging. Oh, I didn't know that, man. You got quite the vocab. I'll watch your hunt for motivation. Ah, dude. Thank you. Hey, man, that's cool. Are you looking to shiny hunt it, or are you trying to get the inspiration to start? Going to sleep. Love you, Jen. Love you like the flowers in the winter. Thank you so much. You want the Muggle. Is it Muggle? I'll be gaming, but I'll keep the stream up. Yeah, yeah, you will. It doesn't. Is the odds okay? 4444. I like that number. I like that number. Moogle. Ah, Moogle. Okay. All right, let's put Simo up here. If you win, if you're within the range of 100, I will give you a game, free game for you, from me to you. Okay. So if you get anywhere from 4,344 to 4,544, if you're within that range, you win a prize. All right. So if anyone wants to take a bet and get a chance at winning a prize, you are free to do so. The list is getting pretty flippin' long though. Let's get Simo in the screen there. Want to get him on frame. That's awesome. Yeah. Yeah, just to give people like these runs, man, are pretty boring. Let's be honest. If you don't have a topic to talk about, if you're just sitting here and you're resetting, it's pretty boring, dude. So I try to make it interesting so people are engaged in it. I was like, okay, at least I'll come back. I'll come back in like a month to see if I won something. At least the people have a reason to come back, you know. You can remove Sarah and Lan too. Oh, really? Thank you, Exit. Sarah and Lan. Is that a shiny? No. These glasses are tinted, so I can't tell if it's a shiny with these glasses. So, Sarah. Oh yeah, Sarah's long gone. Lan is long gone too. Okay, here we go. There we go. Alright, multitasking. I'm the man. I'm a fan and I can. Don't worry, Frosty. We both be playing an awesome game in 15 days. Wait. Which game? Which game? Wait a minute. Don't threaten me with the good time, Fluff. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? Which game? Which game are we talking about? Oh, you're talking about Elliot? Are you talking about Elliot? Is it Elliot? No, it's not. Yeah, it is Elliot. It is Elliot, isn't it? Wicked is done too, Frosty. You just hit 100. Oh, Wicked is done as well. Gotcha. Thank you, Exit. I'm glad you're keeping track, because I'm Fluff not good at it. Wicked. I don't see Wicked here. Ah, there he is. 241. And we just went to 2142. 2142. Okay, Wicked is gone too. There we go. Yeah, guys, put a bet up there, man. You get a chance to win, man. You never know. Hey, it's free. It's free money, dude. You know, free game. I definitely talking about Elliot, dude. We gotta do a collab on Elliot, bro. I am so sold on that mother flipping game, dude. I love it so much. I've been looking up like YouTube reviews of people. God dang, man. I'm hooked on it. That's not it. It might be wiser to just take out the glasses. I don't know. I felt like wearing the glasses tonight. I don't always feel it, but I felt it tonight. Felt it. Definitely talk about it's the autism. You're good. You're good, bud. I got your back. If it helps your autism, I'll gladly sacrifice those names. Whatever I can sacrifice to help you, man. You bet your butt I will. You're my dear friend, Exit. My dear friend. I care for you, man. I care for you deeply. And I'm not the kind of guy like some people. I've been accused by certain friends. I've been told that I'm a bad friend because I'm not the kind of guy who's always like in your DMs like, hey, hello, how are you? I want to know about you. How are you doing? You know, like that's not me, man. I'm the kind of guy that, and this happens to me quite often. I lay down in bed and I think of you, and I'm like, I wonder how Exit is doing. I hope he's doing well with his insecurities, with his fears. Like, I truly think these things when I lay down. That's how I care, right? Like, I'm not the guy who's always there, like, showing it, I guess. Unfortunately. But I'm the guy that, like, keeps you... All of you guys, I keep all of you guys in my mind. Like, when I'm doing stuff, if I'm at work, or if I'm, like, laying in bed, or if I'm, like, washing the dishes, it's pretty boring. Like, anything like that I'm doing, like, I'll be thinking about... I'll be thinking about you guys. It was, oh, man, when... You know, when Exit said this, or when Mom said this, or when Cushy donated this or said that, you know? Because he's very generous. I always think about stuff like that. I'm always the guy who's real. I try to be real, man. I try to be real, dude. I hate lies and I hate fake stuff, man. I'm not good at faking stuff. I don't like faking stuff. I don't like fake people. You know? So I try to avoid it as much as I can. Like, I won't say I've never, like... I won't say I've never hidden things or... Yeah, there's things about me I don't talk about. But I definitely don't lie. I might omit, but I don't lie. There's definitely things about me that I keep personal, but it's not stream appropriate anyways. It's personal things of my life, so. Nah, more so the autism is why I'm on it. I care if you heaps to move to, man. There you go, man. Thank you, dude. Fudge, man. You're making me cry here. You don't make me cry here, bruh. Stop. You don't always stop, but I know you hit you up and if I'm struggling and that, fudge, man. If you need my help, man, I'll stop anything to help you, bruh. I will gladly give you my time, bro. If you just need me to sit there, I will. Even me, Destiny Bond. Well, as someone I know, man, I think this is the first time you're here, so I can't really say that. Let's be honest here. Yeah, if it's someone that like showed up in stream once, like I don't remember every single person. If it's someone that hangs out with us like that like continuously, yes. I'm not gonna remember every single person that says hi in the chat, and I'm like, oh, I remember this person said hi, that person said no. Like people I've had conversation connections with to some degree, man. At that point, yes. This guy Frosty thinking he's keeping it personal. Well, maybe I'm not. Maybe I'm not. Thank you for the 5, man. Let's get some hype for my man Cushy. I appreciate you, brother, man. Thank you so much. Ah, thank you for the 5, dude. Yo, exit. Nothing but love with the 2, with the 3. Let's go. Thank you so much. Thank you, guys. Let's get it, man. Oh my gosh, let's get it. Thank you so guys. Same dude, I always check Discord, but when I see the message, I'll make the next available time. Yeah, absolutely. Hey, cool to catch a shiny hunting stream while I shiny hunt a Snorant in Legend ZA. It shouldn't take you too long, right? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Snorant is not in Legend ZA. What do you mean? Think about you too. I am so brain sore after attempting to understand that cushion. Cushy has a beautiful way of talking. I love it. Sometimes I struggle too. Yeah, sounds good, Exit. Thank you for the 3 and thank you 5 for thank you Cushy for the 5. Someone was trying to catch a Snom in Legend CA. I don't think Snom is not in Legend CA. Man, call me crazy. I think I'd remember that. I could be wrong, but I don't remember ever seeing a Snom in Legend CA. I think you got the wrong game, brother. You mean Legends Arceus is not in there either, so if anything, it's not a Legends game. Snorant isn't. Oh, Snorant. Oh, Snorant. No, I was thinking Snom. Did he say Snorant or did he say Snom? Oh, Snorant. Oh, yeah, Snorant is in there, yeah. Well, yeah, with Frostlasson. Oh, I was thinking of the wrong one. I'm an idiot. Yeah, I was thinking Snom. I was thinking Snom instead of Snorant. I just brain farted. Yeah. No, Snorant is in there. Yes, he is. That's my bad. Yeah, the triangle, it looks like a hut, yeah. Yo, is that K-Rissy? But my gosh, is my heart, am I having a panic attack or is my heart just super excited to see Carissy right now? I don't know which one it is. I don't know which one it is. I'm either having a panic attack or I'm really happy to see Carissy. How are you? Chicka chicka chung chung. Kaka chung kung kung kaka chung kaka chung. Brother's like, okay, this guy's an idiot. Let me go to the next stream. Let me go to the next stream. This guy's an idiot. Just straight up left. Yeah. Very interesting, though. Very interesting. Let's see. No, that's not it. Yeah, these glasses are really. These are blue light filtering glasses, right? But they're super tinted, dude. Like, yeah, it looks like very orange, and it look like through it you see it very orange too. Like red turns into like more of a yellowish. I'm here to stay. Yeah, I like this guy. That's the freaking attitude. That's the freaking attitude. Let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Nothing more sexier than a freaking person with a conviction, dude. Watch. There's orange of that lemon. Hey, I put a picture. Take it easy, truly. I put a picture in the Discord. By the way, if you guys are new here, you gotta be out of your mind a little bit. Yeah, it is a tough one. A little bit, my man. Hey, man, stick around if we find it. It's only a crazy dream until you find it, right? It's only a crazy dream until you find it. After you found it, I mean, it's not a crazy dream anymore. You're playing Emerald? Oh, which are you playing on? Is it an original hardware? Or are you doing like the emulation thing? Or? Are you looking forward to Sony's? Oh yeah, I am, because there's probably gonna be some Final Fantasy Part 3, Final Fantasy 7 Part 3 stuff. Yeah, so we're probably gonna stream it. I think I added one extra there. That's my bad. If I did, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I'm not sure if I did. With hopes for Kingdom Hearts 4 Final Fantasy Part 3 information, might get a trailer for 3 for GTA 6. I don't know, man. States of play have been kind of disappointing lately. Oh, emulator on your phone. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you can get access to like cheat codes and stuff, and you could hunt Deoxys if you want to. How I go, not falling asleep. I may or may not be get up for it. What time is it? By the way, if you want to let me know, I can look it up. Like, I'm not trying to be lazy, but if you don't mind letting me know if you know, like off the top. Oh, is it at 5 a.m.? Are you saying it's 5 a.m. or are you saying it starts at 5 a.m.? Which... Eastern time? Western time? Yeah. I feel like Rockstar might do their own thing. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, they will. 7 a.m. for me. Oh, it's 5 a.m. for me. EST. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so for me it would be... Oh, God. For me it'd be like 4 in the morning. Whoa, shoot. It would be like at 2 in the morning. I'm in Pacific Standard Time right now. Yo, Cushy! Yes, I will do it. I will do it, I promise. Yes, I will do it. I will do it. I just been, trust me, brother, I know you're probably gonna think you got time. I probably did have the time, but I'm gonna be honest with you. I've been doing school, I've been doing the streams, I've taken care of my personal life, and even if I get a little bit of time, and I sometimes just spend it relaxing, you know. But I will make an effort for you, bud. I will make an effort for you, bud. Thank you for the 5, dude. Thank you so much. I will make an effort for you. It'll be like 5, 6 p.m. for you, Frosty? Ah, fudge. How's that guy? How is it at 5:60? How is this guy in Eastern Standard Time and he's doing 5 a.m. and I'm doing 5 p.m.? What? It's in 12 hours and 7 minutes. Thank you. Hey, man, Cushy, I just want to say a big thank you. Thank you, brother. Thank you for the 5, bro. Came out to 10 now already. Man, I gotta look this up. I am confused like a friggin'... I am confused like a shoe in a sock store. Like, I don't know why I'm so different. Why don't I belong? They're all so flimsy and I'm also hard. What's going on here? That nobody looks like me. But we all go on feet, but I don't know who I am. Imagine a shoe in a sock store. That dude would feel out of place. Like, yeah. Like, how is it? Why are they so flimsy? You serve the same purpose, but you're completely different. Umbra, the ninja. I don't know how I thought of that. No, I didn't hear that anywhere. I just literally came up with that. What time is it for you at the moment? For me at the moment, it's 1:55 a.m. Umbra, how you doing? Thank you, Kush. I appreciate the kindness. Mm. Bum. So at 4:55, is that a.m. or? Oh, I'm looking it up myself because I'm a little confused. PlayStation State of Play was today, Tuesday, June 2 at 2 p.m. PDT. PDT, okay, and 5 p.m. EDT. So it's at 2 p.m. for me. It's at 2 p.m. for me. I'll be awake at 2 p.m. We could go live with it. Yeah, hell yeah, we're going live with it. Why not? Yeah, I could stay awake a little. Like you, that's usually the time that I go to sleep, around 2 to 3 p.m. But I could stay awake for that. I can stay at 2 p.m. It's not bad. I'm doing good. I'm playing some more Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise. Not far into, but loving the style when it causes of it, because it reminds me of Dark Souls. Yeah, it's Dark Souls style. Yeah, it's kind of like Final Fantasy's Dark Souls stuff. I think Final Fantasy, they're really grabbing on to like stuff that works, right? The company isn't a. Gotcha. Thank you, Seema. Appreciate that. Um, the company's been in the ropes a little bit. I mean, they're not. Company's not going down. They're not going down, but some of their games that were supposed to make a bank, they were supposed to make bank, didn't make bank, so. They still have great titles that sell really well. You have your room all blacked out and dark? I have my room all blacked out and dark? What do you, wait. Do you want to elaborate on me? So excuse my ignorance, but I'm not quite understanding what you mean by that. No, I have my light on, and I have two, they're not floodlights, but they're like, they're two sets of lights. I don't know. They're just stand lights, I guess. They're ring lights. Oh, so the sun isn't coming through? Pretty much, yeah. Pretty much, yeah. You can still see the light through my curtains. My curtains are, they're not that thick, but they're like a navy blue, right? They're a dark navy blue color. And yeah, you can see that there's light behind the curtain, but it doesn't like, it's not like super bright or anything. So yeah, I can see some light, but they're not like 100%. They're not. It's not blocking it 100%. Like I can sleep. I mean, I'd prefer to sleep in the dark than I would to have like lights on, but I think I can sleep with light or without light. Like if I'm sleepy enough, I'll just sleep. But yeah, I would prefer to sleep without light than with a light for sure. It helps so much to sleep during the day. Absolutely. Yeah, I don't like this sleeping during the day business. Like it. I absolutely hate it. I'm a guy, like I like being like, I like being like, I wouldn't say normal. I'm not gonna say normal. There's people working graveyard out there, so I'm not gonna call anyone unnatural. But I feel like the most natural way for me to live, for me to feel at my full, right? Let's put it that way, would be for me to wake up early in the morning, like around 6:30 in the morning. If I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, I think it's already late. Like I feel like I already feel incomplete. Like that's back when I had my schedule straight. That's how I felt. Like if I woke up anywhere past 6:30, I was already like, it's gonna be a bad day. It's gonna be a bad day. Like for me to feel like completely energized to have a full night of sleep, wake up at 6 in the morning, anywhere from 6 to 6:30 is that's like my chef's kiss time right there. And then go to bed around 11. Like 11, 10, 10:30, 10, 11. That's how I work best. That's how I've been the happiest. That's how I've felt the best in my experience in life. If I start waking up around like 9 o'clock in the morning, well, I can't, Kush. That's the problem. I'm not trying to do this on purpose, man. I can't fix it. Like every time I try to fix it, I get a headache. I feel like crap. I end up not being able to do it. Oh man, it's hell. I've tried to fix it so many times. I'd have to take a few nights off streaming to fix my sleep schedules because, or I'd have to sleep. All right, I'd have to stream at completely different times. Either I take a few nights off of streaming, or I like start streaming at random times when I'm awake. Because other than that, we're screwed. What's up, Magma? Do you block your do you have good how do you block the sun for you sleep during the day too, right, Truly? By the way, how's your family going? How's the girl? How's everything going with you, man? I haven't heard from you about that in a while. If you want to let me know. I know you guys were having some trouble. I hope everything's alright, man. Sorry to... Maybe I shouldn't have said that live and put you on blast here. Apologies if that was out of term. I apologize. I think I did enough for you to take a few days. Yeah, I mean... It's not just... You know, just... I understand what you're saying, Kush. I think you're messing around with me, but yeah. It's not really about the money, though. It really isn't. It's about, like... It's about me and my personality and who I am. Okay, it's also about that. So it's not about, like, oh, okay, I got, like... Let's say I got, like... Excuse me. I came out of nowhere. Like, it's not about, like, oh, today I made, like, $2,000. Like, I cannot stream for, like, I can go 2 days without streaming. That's not how I gauge it. Like, I gauge it, like, based on, do I want to stream or not? Like, how do I feel about it? You know? That's what I go by. And to this day on, like, I always felt like going live, so... And when I don't feel like going live, there's been days that I didn't feel like going live, and I said, "Hey, people, I'm gonna relax and take I need the time for myself." I'm open about it, right? Like I'm not. If I'm streaming, man, there's time. I'll say this: there have been times where I didn't feel like streaming and I streamed. There have been times where that happened, but there's only one condition. There's one caveat here, and the reason that happens is when I know that I do it because it's not because I feel like I need the time. Yeah, let me explain that from the beginning. That didn't make much sense. So normally if I do take a day off, it's like, yes, my body needs this. I feel like I need mental space for myself. Then I will take the day. If I feel like, oh, I don't want to stream because my views are low and I suck and this girl dumped me, or I had an argument with a family member, I will feel like not streaming, but I will still stream in those cases. Because if I don't, I'm just gonna feel sorry and pity for myself and sulk in my own sadness, and I don't want to do that. So I'd rather stream and actually feel better from streaming. But if it's like, yes, my body is telling me to relax, my mind is telling me that I need to take this time off, I will. But if it's like if it's coming from a place where I'm feeling negative and I'm feeling like, oh, it's not worth it or this or that, I'll still do it. I get that and I feel you. This is what I meant. I never gave you the freedom to be able to take a day off, and not saying you have to. Yeah, no, I didn't take it that way. Yeah, yeah. No, I didn't take it that way at all, man. I'm starting to get to know how you work, man. I know through time, I get to know a little bit about how you work, and like the things you say things in a way that some people might misunderstand, but I see that that's not what you mean. But you kind of just like, I think you're the kind of person, like, you like to allude to things to like kind of like maybe test the waters a little bit. It feels like you do that a little bit to like kind of test the waters. You don't mean to disrespect, you're just trying to gauge things, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that, by the way. But I could be wrong. If that's a wrong assessment, forgive me. That's just the way I see it. What's up, Magma? Nemi just got home from work and chilling through a typhoon, and you... I'm not chilling through a typhoon, but I'm a monsoon, yeah. It rhymes. There gotta be twins, right? If it rhymes, they gotta be twins. Nah, yeah, no, it's really hot in here. It's currently 69 degrees outside, but in my room it's 88, 87, 88, yeah. It's a sauna in here, dude. The saunas are way worse than this, but I don't know if you guys ever been in a sauna, but those mother fluffers, man, oh, they'll make you sweat. Yeah, get all that gunk off your body. It's very important. Like, people are like, did you know that sweat is like toxic? Sweat is stuff your pores, like your skin excretes, your body excretes. It's like toxins your body's releasing. If you let that sit on your body, like if you let it sit on your body and just like, that's bad for your skin, it's bad for your health too. It's very important to clean the sweat off of yourself, like especially your bum bum. You want to clean your bum bum often, you know. I'm not here trying to tell people how to live. I'm just saying, if you want to be healthy and maintain your healthy life, it's very important to clean sweat off of you. It's actually very important because it's like sweat has a bunch of toxins that harm you. You don't want to fudge. Was that the shiny? It wasn't, was it? Fudge, man. I'm about to lose my shiz. Brother, don't fluff with me. I'm gonna go back and check. It wasn't. No, it wasn't. Oh, thank God. Thank God. And good. Absolutely do that. I mean, for everyone to have their best times. I don't see, me personally. I know there's people that might take it to heart and be like offended by it. I see where you're coming from, so it doesn't. I don't take it the wrong. Like, I don't take it to the bad place. I see it as just the way you express yourself, rather than, oh, this guy sucks for doing this, right? Some people might look at it and be like, oh, this sucks, and it's like, I can't speak for other people. For me, I understand it, I respect it. This is the way you communicate. That's it. That's the way I look at it. It's not bad, it's not good, it's just the way you communicate. And people have different ways of communicating, getting what they feel across, you know. And that's what it is, man. I'm not interested in making anyone's life harder, man. I'm here to have a good time. If God permits it, I might have 30, 10, 20 years left in my life, maybe 5, God knows. I'm not here to make it hard on me or anyone. I want everybody to have the best time they can. I want to have the best time myself. I want to enjoy my life. I want people to enjoy their lives. I feel like people are their best when their necessities are met, when they're content with their life, when they're healthy, when they're doing the things that they see for themselves are good. I think that's the best version of everyone. And if everybody could live at that level, you know, this is hopeful. It's not going to happen ever, obviously, especially in our world. But if everybody could get to that point, you know, a point of satisfaction, a point of gratitude, a point of understanding, fudge, man. We wouldn't have to lose lives. We wouldn't have to do war. We wouldn't have to steal. We wouldn't have to hurt. We wouldn't have to be. We wouldn't have to be judgmental of other people's choices. Like, you know, there's a great lie that, and I'm gonna say this is gonna be a little controversial, but this is my personal opinion. There's a great lie that people, I think, in my opinion, I think a lot of this like that like religion hates certain kinds of people, like people that are homosexuals or people who are transitioning or stuff like that. I know these are touchy topics, but I'm like, some people will have you believe that society will have you, some will have you believe that this is we should hate. And I don't think you should support it. If you don't want to support it, you don't have to support it. I just think you shouldn't hate. That's my position on it. I don't think God would hate either. I think God wouldn't say, yeah, I don't think he would be like, religion wouldn't be like, yeah, we support this decision, like we're gonna help you do it. But I think religion should at least be, we love you whether you do it or not. Like regardless if you do it or not, that's your choice. We love you. That's my position on that. You know, that's how I look at things. I might not think that you should. I might not think that you should. Some people think you shouldn't date people of the same sex, for example, right? And I just think, yeah, man, I wouldn't do that personally, but I'm not gonna hate you because you like what you like, man. I mean, for me, it's so simple, dude. Like, I don't understand why people hate this so much and then use religion as a weapon to hurt people with it. Like, Jesus said this and Jesus said that. Jesus loved people, mother fluffer, more than anything. That's who he was. Yes, he might not think that's the best thing you could do, but he's still gonna love you whether you do it or not. Like, that's my point. Yeah, personally, I'm straight. I wouldn't date another man. But that doesn't mean I'm gonna hate anyone that does that, man. You like what you like, man. Who am I? You like peas? You like peas. I don't like peas. You like carrots? I don't like carrots too much. There you go. I'm gonna hate you for what you like. No, that's crazy, right? That's crazy, man. People come in different shapes, forms, sizes, man. God, if we could all just love each other, man. Go like look past freaking looks and look past like these. Cooked carrots are good though. Yeah, cooked carrots are good. Good carrots are very good. My mom always used to tell me, carrots are very good for your eyes. I could die tomorrow and feel content. I helped out a lot of people in my place of work and in my place of enjoyment. Frosty and Sam are great people worth your time. Thank you, dude. I'm glad you see yourself in that light, dude. It's good to... It's like, you're that kind of person, like, the more you give, the more you receive, right? I've noticed that about you. That's a heart of gold, my man. That's what you call that. What you call that is a heart of gold, sir. I'm not saying you don't have your flaws. I'm sure you do. I'm not here to talk about them. I don't know them very well, but you, sir, have a heart of gold. That's what that means. You just beat up Garland? Oh, you're right at the beginning, then. You just beat Garland? That's like right at the beginning of the game. This is like the first dungeon, dude. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of dungeons. There's a lot of dungeons in the game. There's like 20 of them. Maybe more. I did say I wasn't far into it. You did say that, and you're right. I just imagined you were... I imagined you were further along, or farther. I know further is for distances, or farther is for distances. I don't know. I was watching a short on this, further and farther. I was watching a short on it, and I guess someone was explaining that farther is for distances, and or maybe it's the other way around. I forget. If anyone knows, let me know. I always thought they just meant the same thing, but it's like aunt and aunt, right? It's the same word, just pronounced differently. I just didn't have the time to play it. Yeah, no problem, man. I'm glad you're enjoying it, though. I enjoyed the crap out of it. I still play it. Like, I'm not gonna say frequently, but I still every now and then, if I take a night off streaming, I'll boot up like old games, and Final Fantasy Strangers of Paradise usually is one of them. I usually go back to NT. I go back to Smash Bros. I go back to Stranger of Paradise. I go back to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. I go back to Raging Blast. I'm a big fan of Dragon Ball. Man, I mean, far as distance. Yeah, okay. So farther distance. Okay. Oh, you played NT too? Yeah, I got into NT. I think NT has a lot of problems. Like, the combat is a bit jank. It feels jank. It feels sluggish. It feels like there's not enough combos in the characters. They only have one combo and like 2 moves. That's it. It's a bit jank, but the graphics are gorgeous. The gameplay can be fun once you kind of like let it in. You have to. It's an acquired taste. You have to let it in. You have to want to get into it. And you know, I spent freaking 4 hours playing Final Fantasy NT, the Dissidia NT. Like, I'm really into fudge. What's the name of that new one now? I keep thinking Brave Exvius, but I think that one is discontinued now. Dissidia Duellum. Yeah, Dissidia Duellum. On your phone? Like, I've been playing the crap out of that. I play it, like, not every night, but, like, every other night I'll play a game or two. I really like it, too. I just don't like the fact that it's, like, you're stuck in a vertical 9:16 ratio, which is, like, phone ratio, which is, like, a vertical ratio. I don't like that. They don't have it, like, horizontal ratio. I think there's emulators, perhaps, that you can use, that you put a mod on or whatever, that you could play it in horizontal mode. But I haven't gotten to that point. I haven't tried it. I just have it on my phone. I play it on my phone. It's a bit too small for my liking. I wish, like, my phone is not that small. I mean, it's an average size phone, but like for a game like a Final Fantasy Dissidia game where you're controlling a character, you need to be aware of your surroundings. You need to be very aware of your surroundings. And you have like this little, you know, 16:9 screen, and you're just like, okay, you know, like screw this, I can't see jack. Oh, the Shiva theme in NT? Absolutely. I always use either Shiva or Alexander. Frosty, can I send you an Instagram video to watch on stream? Nothing bad as a game that's not yet called. Well, I wouldn't watch it on stream, my man, but I know it's nothing bad, but I prefer not to show other people's content on stream. I've gotten in trouble for that before. You can post it on the Discord on the memes. Yeah, there was one time, Kush, believe it or not. I put there was a video I used to play of a dude that filmed his dog, and the dog was in the water, is making funny noises or whatever. And I played that video just as a joke here for everybody and stuff. I got copyright claimed by the guy that I used his video. Yeah. I use Odin because he cuts the numbers in half. Does he cut the numbers? I forgot. They wouldn't care? Maybe they wouldn't. I'm just not willing to risk it. You're probably right. I'm not saying that, oh, they would do it for... I'm just sharing with you, like, why I'm kind of, like, reluctant to do that. Dang, Odin cuts the numbers in how? I don't remember what Odin does in NT. I honestly didn't use him much. Like, I was more of a Shiva guy. Shiva or Leviathan. I use Leviathan a lot too. God, if this stinking thing would shine, man, I wouldn't be upset at all if this thing would shine a little bit. I'm gonna take a break here in about 10 minutes, so I can go. I need to go outside and catch some fresh air. Man, it is friggin'. I feel like I'm inside like the devil's anus in here, man. It's hot. You'll keep cutting until it reaches 0. But what reaches 0? The bravery meter, or what numbers are we talking about? Is it the bravery meter? Oh, we're 2200. Let's go. 22nd Jump Street. Who here's seen 21st and 22nd Jump Street? Freaking hilarious movies, dude. 21st and 22nd Jump Street. You know this movie, right? Yeah, the bravery meters. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that you need to get to 9,999 to do damage. Yeah. No, you don't need to get there, but you need to... Well, if you want to do most damage, you need your bravery. You'll do... Yes, I forget, your HP attacks will do as much damage as your bravery is. So if you have like 2,000 bravery, you'll do 2,000 HP damage. I love that system. You've seen it, Kush? You've seen it? I'm remembering the scene in 22nd Jump Street when the it's Ice Cube, isn't it? It's Ice Cube. When like Doug, friggin' Jonah Hill, is dating, like is like sleeping with his daughter, but he doesn't know, and they're undercover, and like friggin' they go for dinner or lunch or whatever, and he sees. Isn't that the movie where they say, "My name's Jeff"? I think it is, yeah. Yeah, right? Yeah, it is. Pretty sure. I haven't seen it in a while. I just saw a few clips the other day. And it just reminded me. They're kind of old movies. Not that old. Oh, but I'm not that old. Young, but I'm not that old. Gold, but I'm not gonna fold. Man, when this thing shines, I'm gonna 2205, 2205, brother. 2,205 times. Now that's not a record still. But I'll have a shiny Deoxys if we get it. Every time I need to check when I need to check when I can't tell with these glasses. Honest to God, I can't tell. But it's not so much like I think I've seen it enough times now that I think I can tell. But in case I can't, I just check to make sure. It only takes a second to look over my glasses, so no harm done. What's your favorite movie, truly? Yeah, that's a normal one. Yep. Cause I'm too oh boy. Dude, even this water is tasting like plastic now. Freaking the heat, the plastic seeps into the water. I hate that taste. It's because it's so hot in here. You looking normal as fudge. Yes, you are normal. When the night has come. Ba-na-na. Ever since that song came on Final Fantasy 15, fudge. It changed the way I look at that song forever. Like, it was always like an alright song for me. Like, it's an alright song I'd listen to. I don't think it's ugly in any way, shape, or form. I think it's a bad song, right? But I wouldn't go out of my way to listen to it, right? But then after it, like, after they made the cover for... Was it a cover or was it actually them? I don't know. Well, when they made the song for Final Fantasy 15, I just fell in love with it. My favorite movie line is, anyone want a soda? Where is that from? Y'all going to see the Scary Movie 6 on Friday? I'm not going to go to see it, but once it comes out on DVD, I was going to say DVD. Like, once it comes out on streaming platforms, I'll watch it. I don't plan on going there just to watch it. Oh, it's Florence and the Machine. They told you instantly with that song that 15 was gonna hurt real bad. Exactly, Makoto. Yeah, but I just found a new. Oh, it's Jurassic Park. Oh, I found a new love for the song, right? Because Final Fantasy means the world to me. Like if they started playing like Justin Bieber in a Final Fantasy game, like I'd find new. And I don't really like Justin Bieber music, just me personally. There's a song or two that I tolerate, but other than that, you know, that is very niche. Yeah. Yeah, it's just the fact that they put it in a Final Fantasy game, and yeah, I think Final Fantasy 15's story is like what hurt Final Fantasy 15 was a little bit of a weird, a little. The combat was a little like unpolished. Like it's like it's missing something. Like it felt like it didn't reach its potential, kinda. And I don't think it's bad at all. I really enjoy the combat, but I think there are some things that I would do differently. Mm-hmm. I think the story was fantastic, but like, of course, with the Royal Edition, really fixed a lot of stuff with that game, like extra fights with Arden, with Cerberus, and also the Guardian, the the spirits of the kings of old. Before you fight Arden, I thought the fight with Arden was a little. It felt a little rushed. This is a really good movie line, and I mean, Park is heading into chaos, and he just, does anyone want a soda? That could be, yeah, no, sure, like, I get it, Umbra, but the thing is, I totally get that, but what's interesting is, like, there's probably a bunch of movies that have that line. I like this little known quote as Chicken Jockey. Ah, fudge. I'm gonna sing you guys a song, and I want you guys to associate the song to the movie. Okay. Mario, Luigi, and a Donkey Kong too. 1,000 Koopas wouldn't keep me from you. Peach, understand. I'm gonna love you till the very end. Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you, peaches. Wow. I gotta keep my voice down, but you get the point. Peaches. Art is my top 3 antagonists of Final Fantasy. For me, I think I think him and Kefka are like my favorites. Yeah. The Mario movie. You think? You think it's the Mario movie? Yeah. Yeah, I think so. Arden, see, the beauty of Arden is that he makes sense as a villain. I think that's the beauty of him. The beauty of Arden is that there is a reason behind what he does, and people understand why. Like, he's explained very well. Kefka didn't deserve his crash out, as I'd say Arden 100% did. I agree 100%. I agree 100%. I don't think you're wrong at all. Kefka was kind of like, but Kefka, the reason I forgive Kefka a little bit more is because he's crazy from the beginning. He's just maniacal. He's a maniacal dude. By the time that he puts the poison in the stream, in the river to kill everybody, you know that dude is demented. You know he's a psychopath, right? He's a psychopath. He enjoys killing. Or if at the very least he feels nothing from killing, right? He's sadistic and malicious. And so I forgive Kefka just because, even though he didn't have like this big old reason why he was just born that way, right? Which happens in real life too. Like, there's psychopaths in the world, the people that are just born that way, right? Didn't deserve his crash out. I'd say it as Arden 100% did. Yeah, I prefer Arden to Kefka. I think Arden is probably my favorite. Like, if I had to say, I'd have to say it's my favorite villain I've ever met, ever, to be honest, in terms of backstory. Arden to me was the idea of what Jesus didn't die and the evil took on him for others and corrupted him. I think he has one of the most interesting stories. Me too. I agree 100%. I don't know if you've been around the channel long enough, but I've glazed Arden. I've glazed Arden so much. I've explained the story on stream like so many times. Because I love it so much. And what Somnus did to him, dude. And then Somnus, like, it just leaves you like, this isn't fair. Because Somnus's line lived on with Noctis and his dad and also and all that. But Arden, the one who did the right thing, is the one who got screwed over. Right? Like his own brother is the one who got to live when he was, you know, a piece of garbage. I hate Somnus so much. If you watch my playthrough of Arden's story, it's on my lives. We played the episode of Arden. You will see like me hate Somnus so bad. It's not even funny. I hate that guy. Arden to me was the idea. Yeah, it's the Jesus story, but if it went wrong, very wrong. Yeah. Arden's backstory is basically for someone who doesn't know the characters of Glaze Arden, don't write that, my man. Let's keep it PG, man. Let's keep it PG. I get the idea, but let's keep it PG. Gotta follow the rules, my man. Gotta follow the rules. One day maybe we'll be non-PG and we can do it. Or if you want to do it in the Discord, well, not in the general chat, but if we're in a voice call, we can talk openly like that. But not on the chats. But yeah, so the idea of Arden, just to explain to you, Kush, so you understand, Somnus is Arden's brother, and they both were born in the old days where you could compare it to like Jesus days, right? People have houses made of stone and they rely on cattle. There's no cities, no technology, nothing like that. And Arden has a girlfriend who is like, she's like a prophet type of person. And there's, she's like an emissary of the gods, so to speak. She's like she'd be like a prophet in our world, like Matthew, Paul, John, something like that. And Arden there's a scourge that came from this. They call it the scourge from the stars, which is basically an illness it's killing people, turning them into monsters and stuff. So when you get afflicted with it, there's no cure, right? Like you're just gonna pass away. So Arden amazingly had a power to be able to to heal people from that. So he could heal that illness from people. So he went around the kingdom. Because Arden and his brother, they were born royalty. But Arden didn't want any titles or anything like that. He just wanted to be with the people. And Somnus, which is his brother, was the one who was the king, right? I think they were born a royalty. I'm pretty sure that's how it goes. I don't know if Somnus became yeah, I think they were both royalty, yeah. So Somnus, on the other hand, wanted power and conquest and to rule everybody with an iron fist, his brother, right? And Arden was the complete opposite. He just wanted to go around saving people. He wanted a modest life. He didn't want no riches. He was kind of like Jesus, right? This is really the best comparison you can do. So throughout his life, Arden just goes around with his girlfriend, like just healing people. He's healing people, but the problem is when he's healing people, that illness that he's taking, his body is absorbing it. So he's not deleting it, he's just taking it into himself. So he starts, after he's healed so many people, it starts affecting him, where the power of darkness is starting to transform him into a monster. He's starting to like kind of lose grip a little bit and starting to get sick himself. But he still continues to help people. And people consider him a savior. But then his brother Somnus, there's supposed to be someone who's going to be the savior of the world. So there's like this premonition from the crystal, because they have the crystal, which is basically their god. In Final Fantasy games, crystals are like gods that make the world go around. If you destroy the crystal, the world ends, type of thing. It's like the energy of the planet, so to speak. So they have this crystal that foresees. Yeah, he's absorbing the curses, yeah. So there's this crystal that foresees that there's going to be one true king, the one that should rule, because there's Somnus and there's Arden. So they never knew like who should rule, type of thing. There's more to it. There's more to it, but there's a prophecy that says that Arden is the one that is the chosen one by the crystal to rule. But his brother Somnus doesn't like this, right? He doesn't like that he's not the chosen one. So he basically starts making Arden look like the bad guy. Yeah, he literally absorbed thousands of sins and was seen as a plague, and the Oracle was a healer and also an envoy of the summons, and Arden wanted to do what she was doing. She was his humanity. Exactly. Now keep in mind that this whole time there's this girl in the picture that's also the Oracle that helps Arden and whatever, and they're in a relationship. But she also works for the kingdom, which is Somnus. And so they trick Arden because he's on the run, right? Because people start hating him. Like, his brother turns everybody against him. So eventually he loses. Arden is like, okay, I've had enough. So there's a soldier that tells him that he has to go to the castle because he was chosen by the crystal to be the true king. So he goes to the castle, but it turns out it was all fake. Somnus used this to capture him. So when Arden is in the castle, and Somnus is like, you weren't the chosen one, I was the chosen one, you know, and basically says, you've become a monster, brother, like, and then Arden is about to get stabbed, and the Oracle, the lady, his girlfriend, gets in the way, and she's the one that ends up dying. And at this point, Arden basically goes into a fit where all the darkness comes out, and he basically turns into a complete monster. And he loses because there's a whole kingdom against him. There's an army of thousands of men, so he ends up losing to his brother Somnus. And he gets dubbed the Adagio. And he gets sealed away in an island for however many thousand, I think 1,000 or 2,000 years he gets sealed for, because he becomes immortal because of the illness. So he doesn't die. So the story of Final Fantasy 15 happens when Arden wakes up. Someone releases him from his prison like 2,000 years in the future. And the descendants of Somnus is the main character named Noctis. So yeah. Noctis is a good guy, but he has the blood of a freaking piece of garbage. Arden is evil Jesus. Meanwhile, Prompto just used to be kind of fat. Yeah, he was chubby. Arden, Prompto. So Prompto is another character in Final Fantasy 15 that he used to be kind of chubby in high school, and then he started exercising because he felt people wouldn't talk to him because of the way his body looked. He felt like people couldn't like him. So he really put his mind into it, and he started jogging and working out, and now he's got that chiseled bod. Yeah, but that was his origin story, yeah. Funny enough, the one that they picked to put in Duellum was actually Prompto, which is interesting. I like Prompto. He's a cool. He's like your cheerful, the guy who's taking the pictures, the guy who's always like saying lame like jokes, and we all have a friend like that, like the energetic guy, like the extrovert. That's him. The extrovert that's always talking and messing around, laughing. Never play the games really. Well, I'm telling you a little bit of the story, so I'm just letting people know so that I think it's a great story. I love it so much. I think Arden's story is one of the best ever. And they named him Adagio, which is basically, I think it's Greek for the thing. Magma, you tripping out, Magma. You tripping, Magma? Magma, you tripping? I don't know, he must have he said on his phone or something. Magma's tripping. He's tripping. He wants more story. That's what he's saying. He wants more. He wants more. Magma tripped up a little bit here. Brother was cleaning his keyboard. Plus, 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 plus. He just wants more. He's saying he wants more. Man, if we get this shiny tonight, man, I don't think so. My guess was around anywhere. My guess is anywhere below 4,000. But we're already at 2,234. My guess was anywhere below 4,000. I mean, I still got a lot, but it goes by quick, man. You said 2,991? You confident, huh? $2,991. Yeah, you still got a ways, brother. You still got a ways. Can you guys imagine what things will look like in the year 2236? Can you imagine that? We'll be long gone. Have you done full odds like this at 8,600 odds? Have you ever done one like that? Oh, is that it? No. Na 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 na. Oh no, I'm not crazy. This is wild, dude. I've told people this so much, but like if I didn't have a community to talk to, you guys to talk in chat, there's no way you catch me. I would never do this. Hell no. It's because you guys that I'm doing this because you guys are here. But hell no, I'd never do this. Hell no. I mean, the odds are astronomically low. I mean, we've reset it 2,239 times and nothing. I mean, so long as we don't go over odds, I think I'll be fine. I think if we go anywhere over 10,000, at that point, I don't know if I'm going to think of giving up. I mean, eventually you'll do it so many times that eventually you'll get it. Imagine someone that gets this first try. A shiny went with full odds is mind numbing. I can't even imagine. Yeah, it is. Like, nothing about this is healthy, dude. Like, nothing about this hunt is healthy. Especially because they'll probably release a shiny Deoxys in the future. And be like, oh, complete this Pokedex and get a shiny Deoxys like they're doing with Volcanion right now. It's like, mother fluffer, I spent like 3 weeks of my life shiny hunting this thing and now you freaking just give it out. That sucks, dude. That sucks. Here's a free shiny. Screw the people who shiny hunted it for so long. I think shiny shouldn't be given away like that. I mean, I'll take advantage of it, and I'll be honest with you. I'll take advantage of it, and I'll get them if they're out, and I'll get them if Game Freak is offering, I'll take it. But to be honest, I'm not like super. I don't like it too much because It just takes away the value of it. Oh no, I did not see that. What is that? You want to help me understand what that is, please? Denji beat up Yuji Itadori? Maybe it's something we talked about before. I'm sorry, I don't. You want to help me understand? That's probably anime stuff, right? Alright, we're at 2 hours and 12. I'm gonna take a quick break. Oh, whoa, Chainsaw Man versus Jujutsu Kaisen? What the fudge? See, I haven't watched any of those animes, so I haven't watched a Jujutsu or Jujitsu or whatever it's called. And I haven't watched Chainsaw Man, so I don't know anything about that. But that sounds like a very interesting battle. He beat up Infinity. Dude, they get so caught up in this Infinity crap. When they did Dragon Ball versus Superman, I was like, oh, Superman lifted Infinity. Lifted Infinity. Sorry, I didn't like the outcome of that. I got butt hurt. Ah, man, Superman lifted Infinity. That's bull crap. I guess he didn't lift it alone. He had help, didn't he? I mean, I guess if you lift Infinity, at this point you have no limits to your power, right? But that makes no sense. That just makes no sense. If someone is able of lifting Infinity, like, there's no limit to their power, right? Like, they're Infinity, that's themselves. That makes no sense. I don't think it's fair, though, because they gave a comp Superman and anime only Goku. Yeah. Yeah. I think Goku would... I don't know, man. Goku can destroy galaxies, dude. Boo. Kid Boo Broly destroyed a galaxy. I mean... You know what it means to wreck a galaxy? You know that the freaking... You know what a galaxy is? Yeah, I mean, spoiler alert. It's a lot. Damn, my nose is bothering me a little bit. I think Goku should have won, but they always give it to Superman because of the Infinity thing. It's the only basis for their claim. It's like, oh, Goku is about hard work, and Superman is just about being the strongest for no reason. I much prefer... I'm sorry, man. I mean, I know I grew up in the West, I get it, but I know I should... I'm sorry, but I much prefer manga over comics. That's just my opinion. I grew up with that. I don't hate comics by any means. I love a lot of the characters in the comics, but I grew up with manga. I like manga. I prefer it. That's just my personal take. I don't think it's fair though because they give... Oh, right. Xenoverse and Hero stuff scales Goku to some actual cartoonish levels. Like, taking in the entire universe and concepts from a tree. Oh yeah, with Dragon Ball Heroes, yeah. Dragon Ball Heroes is like, what would happen if a crazy fan got a hold of the story, right? Which they don't let people do, right? Like, Toyotaro is a fan. Yes, Toyotaro is a fan. By the way, Toyotaro is the guy who's drawing the manga now for, instead of the late Akira Toriyama, may God have his soul, may have a place in heaven, that man. But, may he rest in peace. I cried the day Toriyama passed. He died really young. He was like 68 or 69. He was pretty young. But mangakas tend to die young. Mangakas tend to die about 10 to 20 years sooner than they're supposed to. It's just the workload. They sit for too long. Like me, myself, like sitting here for this long is not helping my lifespan. Like they sit for too long. There's a lot of stress involved with timelines and with deadlines, more what I mean. Yeah. Mangakas are more likely to, because they have all that money and that success and fame, but they enjoy none of it. They just spend all their days drawing. And then you have like people like Kishimoto Sensei. Kishimoto Sensei is the one who wrote Naruto. And he was smart with it. I like Oda Sensei, the One Piece creator. He's still going. Man, that guy's health is gonna be crap. His health is very bad. Like he gets sick all the time. He's not sleeping well. His immune system is in the can, and he doesn't give up, man. He just does not give up. I admire him like tremendously. This man literally put his life down, like his own, like, you know that he sees his wife like for, I think it's like 3 hours a week or something like that he gets to see his wife and kids. And funny enough, he ended up marrying someone who played one of his characters in a theater version. So there was a One Piece theater, and one of the main characters is Nami. She's a woman, and this girl that played that in the theater he ended up marrying her, which is crazy. Love is a strange thing, but it's very interesting because they're shaving time off their lives, you know, like they're just shaving time off their lives because they can't really, they don't move too much, they're not nutritioning too, they don't have too much time to sleep, you know, they don't spend too much time, they don't get days off pretty much. Like when you're serialized, you don't really get days off. That's why if I ever got serialized with my manga, and I've thought about it, I've never posted it anywhere, but it's not complete, but I've thought about it, like if I ever got serialized, like yeah, I would want it to be like a monthly release, like like 20 pages every month or something like that. I know that that's not enough for the viewers, and the problem with monthly releases usually are weekly releases with serialized manga. Some manga comes out like every month, but the most famous ones, like the shonen manga, it really comes out every weekly. So weekly it comes out. Like in Japan, you have at the beginning of the year that you do get a week or two off. In the middle of May, you also get, it's what they call Golden Week, right in the middle of May. You get you get 2 weeks off, or 1 week off, I think. I forget. Either 2 weeks or 1 week off. But those people work themselves to the bone. Like it's like the culture there can be very ruthless, and people accept it And if there's someone, like, I'm not going to say everyone accepts it, because there's a lot of people that exit Japan. There's a lot of Japanese people. I met one myself. There's a lot of, only one, to be honest, but she told me that there were more people doing this that come to America or try to be students in America, or they came here with a work visa or like a student visa or some of that sort, or a spousal visa even sometimes, because they want to, like, they want to exit Japan because Japan's work life is ridiculous. Like, in Japan, you're expected to work past your, like, if you're working from 9 to 5, you're expected to work until 8, because it's the right thing to do for the company. And if you don't, people don't consider you like a team player, and they will like freaking ostracize you. Basically, they'll treat you like less than. Like, I'm not gonna say they're gonna get in your face, because this is stuff I hear from actual Japanese people. I'm not talking from experience. I'm talking from what I've heard. So keep that in mind. I'm not saying this is true for everyone. I'm not saying this happens all the time in every single job in Japan. That's not true. I'm saying in some companies this experience happens. Okay, so keep that in mind. Don't generalize. Just keep in mind that these are experiences from some people. And it's very interesting because you also, most of the time, from what I was explained, most of the time, overtime that you do in Japan is not paid for. Like, so there's this culture of really, like, hard work. Like, even if you fall asleep at work and you sleep the night over at your job, like in the office, you're considered like a good worker, because you wanted to work so bad that you fell asleep. And I'm just thinking, like me as a Westerner, like, this, for me, this is absolute craziness. This is cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Y'all want to die young. Like, I would not sacrifice my life. I would not sacrifice. And, like, Japanese people don't truly, like, we don't get it because we weren't raised in that culture, right? I'm people in the West, but for them it makes perfect sense, and I don't get it personally. I would not do that. I will not sacrifice my life so a corporation can get rich. If it's for a good cause, like we're saving lives, or maybe I would, in that sense, maybe I would. Yeah, if it's for a good cause, like charity and stuff like that, I'd do it voluntarily. Sure, if I knew that I'm not just making someone rich. Like, if it's for the sake of someone's greed, no, hell no. I am not sacrificing my time there. So, nah, I'm not. Hell no, I'm not doing that. No, I'm sorry. I know it comes across like, I don't know if some people here, yeah, the work culture there is very stiff. It's not every place, though. I only stay over if it is to spend time with my students. I mean, I'm not saying you shouldn't do these things, okay? And I'm not, these are my opinions. I personally would, if I had students, I probably would, if I loved them. Yes, I probably would stay the time, even if I don't get paid. If I like my students, I'd do that, even if I don't get paid overtime. But again, there's a reason. It's not just because my boss wants me to and I have to. No, none of that. I mean, you get rich and I get screwed over. I don't get to see my family, and you get rich and you get to go eat caviar and I get to, like, scrape from the bottom of the barrel. Nah, dude, no, screw that. That's not equality. That's not fair. How's that fair? That's not fair. No, I don't think that's fair. Nah, respect yourselves, guys. Respect yourselves. Respect yourselves. Have love for yourselves. Don't let people walk over you, you know? Alright, guys, I'm gonna take a quick break because I need to go eat some. I need to use the restroom. So we're gonna take a quick break. And I do like the culture in Japan, but I do think that the work culture is one of the negatives. It's a positive because it makes everything work smoothly, but it's a negative for the people's lives. I'd rather my country work a little bit more stiff, not so smoothly. and people are healthy. I think that's a better country in my opinion. But that's just my opinion. Who knows? All right, I'll be right back, guys. Okay. Forgive me the wait. Everybody. Everybody, yeah. Mm. Rock your bodies, yeah. Mm. Everybody, yeah. Rock your body now. Backstreet Boys. Backstreet's back. All right. Everybody, yeah, yeah, rock your body, yeah, yeah. Everybody, yeah, well, rock your body now, yeah. Backstreet's back, all right. Sorry about the wait, guys. I know I'm gonna have to head out here soon because I have an appointment here in I have an appointment here soon, so I'm gonna have to end stream here in a little bit, but this better not get stuck. Imagine you go. I can imagine truly. He's gotta pay the sticker on his car, and he's looking for the key. He's on the line waiting on the kiosk at the DMV, and he's sitting there online just tapping his foot like everybody, rock your body. Everybody around him is like, "What age is? How old are you, dude? What the fuck? What? Oh man! Oh god, you made me laugh with that one. I would laugh my butt if I'm sitting in a line just waiting for some, and they start singing Backstreet Boys. Especially if it's a big mother fluffer. You're a tall guy, right? Truly, you're like 6 something, right? God damn, I would. Oh man, call an ambulance because I need assistance. Everybody. I'm gonna sing it all night. Truly's gonna go talk to his girl. Hey baby. Everybody. Yeah, you're 6'2". Wait, you're what? Friggin' redwood motherfluffer. You long man. You a long bro. You a long man. God damn, I need an oxygen mask up there. What the fudge? I'm gonna wake up with that stuck in my head. I hope so. I don't know. I didn't even, like, I have no idea. Oh, it's because I said I'm back. And it triggered the memory of Backstreet's back. Alright. No, when I said it, it reminded me of the song. I was thinking, like, how did that song even come to my mind? Back in the day, it was like, you are my fire, my one desire. I feel na na na. This I want you that way. Tell me why ain't nothing but a heartbreak. Tell me how ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me now. I never wanna hit. Don't sing that song. Ah. Oh my god. I think I left a skid mark on my throat or something. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. Alright, back to normal. Everybody, yeah. How about this one? How about this one? This one's cool too. How about this one? Ah, fudge. I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want. I'll tell you what I got, what I really, really got. I wanna. If you wanna be my lover, you gotta get with my friends. How about this one? It's like rain on your wedding day. It's blue skies when you're already there. What's that one song by? What's that one song by Natalie Imbruglia? I don't know how to pronounce her name. Imbruglia, whatever. Imbruglia. Umbruglia. What's that one song that everybody knows? Let's look it up. It's not a shiny. Yeah, not having the glasses makes this way faster. Umbruglia. No idea what this one. I'm trying to remember. I think it's called Tom, right? It's like rain. Yeah, this is the one. Let me just listen to it for a second. Back for 5 time, been watching still now. Whoa, still though. Whoa. You still watching? I thought I saw a man go to land, and he was only against the man. Sounding on the night. That couldn't be that one, I'm sure. You didn't know, need to care, but your heart is on. I don't know the lyrics, but there's nothing left that used to lie. Conversation has run dry. That's what's going on, and nothing's right. I saw. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. Alone in a place, lying broken on the floor. Illusion never turned into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect star is gone. The perfect sky is gone, I think. It's a very depressing, like, as a kid, I didn't really get the song, because it was actually my godmother that listened to this song all the time, and sometimes we'd go to her house and stuff, and she would be playing this song all the time. I was raised Catholic, so yes, I had a godmother. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. I'm cold and I'm alone, and I am broken, lying on the floor. Like, as a kid, I didn't know what any of it. No, I knew what it meant, but I understood the words, but I didn't get the meaning behind it. Like why? I didn't get the message, I guess, right? Like, so she's like, oh, I'm lying on the floor. I'm like, I'm not thinking, like, why is she lying on the floor, right? I'm like, oh, she's lying on the floor. Like, I know what that means. I don't know why she's there, but she's lying on the floor, okay? Illusion never turned into something real. I'm wide awake and I can see the perfect sky is gone. So I'm all out of faith. This is a... You know that song, truly? Maybe you know that song? Anyone here know that song, maybe? It's a pretty song. I really used to like more the... Punk rock was my thing, dude. Anything punk rock, like Papa Roach, like freaking Offspring, Blink-182, you know, Aquabats, friggin'... Man, insert band here, you know, like friggin' My Chemical Romance, I don't know. Diary of Jane. I know it, but I don't like it. The Aquabats? You never heard of the Aquabats? Really? That's a band, man, the Aquabats. Look them up. They used to, Oh, I listened to them too. Oh, you did? Oh, you know the Aqua. Okay. This is the same. I think Travis Barker was in it. I think. I'm not awake and I can see the perfect time is on. I'm all out of faith. This is how I feel. It's funny because I've never heard someone say they listen to them too. Really? Well, I actually got introduced to them by a friend. There's a friend that had like, dude, I got like this band that nobody knows about, like, and I'm like, okay. And he's like the Aquabats, and I'm like, okay, all right, okay, the Aquabats. There you go. Yeah, I don't know why the Aquabats came to mind. Probably because I said Blink 182. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I liked anything like Red Jumpsuit Apparatus, Yellow Card, like friggin' Sum 41, dude. Like even System of a Down, Linkin Park. I liked Avril Lavigne actually. Avril Lavigne was actually I actually listened to her songs. I still like a lot of her songs. It wasn't really my vibe, like, but I thought she had cool music. I like her song like When You're Gone. I like that song. When you're gone, the pieces of my heart are missing you. That's a very sobby sob music song, but I mean I liked it. I like this. Why'd you have to go and make things so complicated? I see the way you're acting like you're somebody else, making me frustrated. And life's like this. Yeah, I like that song too. The skater boy, she said, "See you later, boy." I'm in the skater boy. She said, "See you later, boy." Those are more mainstream ones that our older sister listened to, so naturally I disliked a lot. Bless you. I didn't like dislike them, but my older sister is the one that introduced me to Avril Lavigne. Yes, yes. The songs that I hated was like Beyonce songs and frickin'. I liked a lot of rap growing up. I did. I'm not like Biggie old school rap or Tupac old school, but like I used to listen to Run DMC. That's old school. I used to listen to, well, Eminem. Obviously, I think everybody had an Eminem face. Um, Nowadays I listen to Tupac, but not in my childhood. No. That's the way it is. That's just the way it is. Things will never be the same. Now that's just the way it is. Yeah, my sister, my older sister, she's like 5 years older than me, maybe more. Yeah, she's 5 or 6 years older. I forget. She's like 40 now. Yeah, but she was into like she had like the whole like NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, like friggin'. Her room was full of posters and stuff. So like, it's like a 90s room, 100% a 90s room. Mine's only a year and a half older. Oh, a year and a half? Oh, it's not a lot. Dang, your parents got busy. My goodness. It's like it's one after it's like chop chop. It's one after the other. God. Well, I'm too. My mom says I was an accident. Like, my mom always told me I was an accident, not meant to be born. Like, of course, like she didn't. Well, she didn't try to abort or anything, but it was like more like she wasn't planning on getting pregnant until later. She says I happened. They weren't expecting it, and it was like my brother was planned, but I wasn't. I'm all out of faith. We were chosen, truly. We were chosen by destiny. That's what's going on here. Look at me. Look at me. Look at me in my eyes. You and I, we were chosen. That's what's up. Like, the universe said, spat in our eyeball and said, you don't get to come to this planet. We spat right back. And we said, I'm coming. And here we are. We are tough. We weren't even born. We were tough. God dang. We show up even when we're not supposed to. that's how much we show up. Nobody wanted us, and we willed our existence into life. And that's very similar. They were planned, and we were happy accidents. Yeah. Well, my mom doesn't regret it or anything, but she does say that when it happened, she was very shocked. Like, yeah, she was shocked and didn't plan for it at all, but, you know, she got pregnant. She wasn't gonna, you know. She did have a miscarriage, my mom, so I was supposed to have one more sister. She passed away. I'm all out of love. I don't know why, but I like making the Bob Ross reference. Ah, that's good. Happy accidents. Yeah, he does say that a lot. Bob Ross was, bro will go down in history, right? Like, no one's ever gonna forget that mother fluffer. Is the hair, he was, bro had a, Bob Ross looks a lot like my dad, actually. Because my dad is like that. He's a Caucasian dude with, Bob Ross is Caucasian, isn't he? I mean, right? My dad looked a lot like that. Like, well, a white guy, right? A Caucasian guy with an afro. It's not the most common thing, but that was my dad. It's like, I'm all out of faith. Yeah, I think he had a pretty rough life from what I had. You can tell on his smile. I'm looking at a picture of him right now. You can tell in his smile that if you look at Robin Williams' smile, like, even the people who are suffering the most tend to smile the most when they're and you might think that's counterintuitive to think, but it's really not. The best comedians have the darkest stories. Real stories. The darkest pasts. I'm all out of faith. They've seen the contrast. They understand the contrast. And if you look at his smile and you look at Robin Williams' smile, I don't know if you guys see it, but I see a similarity. It's like, it's almost like, it's interesting because it's not forced, but it's missing something. It's kind of like, I don't know. There's something about that smile that is incomplete to me. I mean, this could have to do with, you know, he knows someone is taking his picture, right? So he's fake smiling, right? It's not a genuine smile, but even if you look at, like I said, if you're repeating myself, but if you look at Robin Williams, it's kind of like the same thing. I see it. I spot it a little bit. And it might be like just my mind, but I've spotted it on people before too, like that forced. It's a smile that's genuine, that they were people, but it's a smile that understands that it's temporary. You're so bad about faking it. Am I? Me too. I suck, man. I always look goofy because I try to force it. And I always get, every time somebody takes my picture, I'm paranoid there's something stuck in my teeth. So the first thing when someone says picture, you'll see me like start to scavenge right away. It's a sign that I have a bit of vanity in me, right? I'm not perfect. Yeah. It's a sign that I care about what people think of me, which is not a great thing. It's not a great thing. But if that's my first instinct, it means that that's what my heart kind of learned to prioritize. Is like, so my brain perceives this is how you do a study on yourself. So I know I don't think this normally. I don't think these thoughts are in my head, but the proof of my actions shows. Right? Like, for example, this is not a thought that I think in my head, like, oh, I want to look good for people. But my first instinct is to clean my teeth. Why? Because that's my appearance. That's telling me I don't need my brain to think it. I don't need my brain to be aware of it. My actions, my natural actions, are telling me who I am. And what that tells me is that, you know, I care what people think of what I look, you know. It's one message you can get from that, right? Another message is you're insecure, right? That's a message that is saying I'm insecure in how I look, right? And some people might look at it and be like, "Oh no, dude, you just don't want to have like 3 pounds of pasta in your teeth when you smile." It's like that too. But there's a reason why you care about that first of all, and that's your first reaction. That's the point that I'm getting to. It's not, yes, of course you're gonna care about, but that's not important. That's not important. That part. What's the part that's important is why is that your first instinct? That's what tells you. You know. You ever seen those? I need to check this before I talk. Here in a second. I got 2 classes coming. So I need to make sure. 38. Okay, so I have 30 minutes until my class. Alright, we're good. I got 30 minutes. But yeah, what was I talking about? Yeah, it's important to see those little clues about yourself, you know? I always like analysis, doing the analysis and like how I feel and how I think and stuff. I don't know, I just like that stuff. I like it, you know? It's very bad sometimes to meeting people. Like I had one person I met, and we were just kind of getting to know each other. So he got like kind of upset and was like, "Dude, you're just like trying to read me all the time. Like trying." He was like, "I'm so like I understand why you'd get mad over that, but please, it's not coming from a bad place. My brain is stupid curious, like, and if you know, like my brain is just demandingly curious, and I need to feed it, or else like yeah, I hate that. It's exhausting. They'll read me 24/7. I know. Sometimes I have that freaking habit. I have that habit sometimes of like I want to read this person, or why is this person thinking this or thinking that? And it's sabotaged a bunch of my relation. I understand that this is not. I understand that it has to be used carefully. I don't think I should stop trying to not read people. I don't think I should stop trying to understand people. But it's when you get into the, like, you're trying to catch them with something, or you're trying to, oh, look, you did that, see, that's when it's bad, right? That's, it gets annoying for the other person, even though for me it doesn't come from a bad place, right? I don't feel like it comes from a bad place, but it does. It has pushed people away from me for sure. I've had circumstances like that. Unfortunately, you know, it is what it is. But I agree with you. Like, but I'm gonna be honest. Like, if I had someone, I'm trying to make friends with someone or something, and they just keep trying to read me, I'd feel awkward about that, right? So it's that understanding that helps me realize that, you know, this, like, probably don't do this, you know. Like, and if you do, like, do it in your mind. Like, don't stick it in people's face, or don't sell the idea that you're doing that, I guess. Because it makes things awkward. It depends on the person, for sure. Like, some people might be more tolerant to it. Some people might be, like, curious, like I am, and it's like, oh, like, we can connect over that, perhaps. Karang. 2312. We did 300, about 300 scans tonight. That's not bad. We did about 300 scans. Skip it up, da do da dee da. Alright, get this guy out of here. That's not him. It's been a good stream. We're not gonna go for as long as we usually do, but I do have some responsibilities. I did go live a little late, but I'm very proud of myself for going live earlier the other day. We're probably gonna go live tomorrow with the state of play. I'm gonna do, because Exit told me this and I should have done it. I'm gonna do a setup where I'm gonna pre-schedule it, have like a pre-stream up. So that way everybody knows I'm going live with it. I think that's gonna be better. Because it's a different time that I'm doing a stream too. So because it is a different time, like, give it up, da do da do da do. Yeah, da do da da do. We're going for 2 p.m. so I'm shooting for 1 to 1:30 p.m. So half an hour to an hour before it happens. Half an hour to an hour before it happens. I'm probably just gonna wear the same clothes because I gotta go take a shower actually, because I've been sweating a lot. Yeah, dude, when I got up from my, like, I kid you not, dude. When I got up, I had to go pee. Bro, I got up from my chair. It was like, it was a swamp. My freaking butt and back, everything was just sweaty. My shirt was all wet. It's like, God, this is how hot it is in here. Like, I'm sitting here, my butt is sitting on a swamp. Whew. Sucks. It sucks a little bit, man. It's like when it's hot like this, right? And I always do sweat a little bit because if you sit for long enough, I mean, yeah, it generates. Oh no, it's my room, dude. My room is stupid hot, dude. My room is uncomfortably hot. It's like 80. It's like 88, 89 degrees in here. Yeah, it's actually cooling down now. I think it's gone down to 84 about, because it feels cooler now, but it's because it's been cold outside for a while now, so it's given like the house time for the heat to, you know. But when you have isolation in your house, like, because you want it for the AC, they have to do isolation with the foam and stuff. The problem is it keeps the heat in too, so when it's really hot days, yes, you get to keep the cold in, but also the heat that comes from outside, like, gets to stay in too. Like, it takes a long time for the house to cool down naturally because the isolation, right? But heat always seeps through walls and it seeps through everything, and it disperses. It doesn't like seep through, but it disperses, right? It ceases to be. Well, that air is still there, but it's just not hot. It stops being hot, right? Yeah, our house doesn't have AC in it. So really, you don't have AC. It's supposed to hit 90 this. Look, how do you sleep, man? Like, I slept in 90-degree weather last night. This last afternoon. For me, I call it night, but it's afternoon. I fell asleep. It was like 92 or 91, 92 degrees outside. And there's like no AC on in the house. Like, fudge, man. It was hard to fall asleep, dude. It was hard to fall asleep. And you toss and turn a lot because I always toss and turn because you want to put your leg where, like, you want to move to where it's like colder in the bed, right? Is if you stay in one position for like 2 minutes, that position stays, like, that spot gets warm, and then you move because the other side of the bed is a bit more cooler. And you're just rinsing and repeating that. We have a window cooler. It's crazy because it snowed just last week. It snowed last week, and that's gonna be wet. Yeah. Well, your state is stupid hot. Your state is deserts galore. I don't know if you're more towards the south, the middle, north, whatever, but the whole state is stupid hot. Unless you go up in the mountains or something. That's different, obviously. Higher altitude, the less heat. Isn't it funny that the closer to the sun you get, the colder it gets? Isn't that funny? It shouldn't be that way. It should. If you climb a mountain, you're closer to the sun, right? So shouldn't it be hotter? That's not how that works, though. Well, we're right next to the mountain, so we get both. Oh, okay. Well, that sounds good. So you have a window cooler. Like, what, tell me about a window cooler. How does it function? What kind of apparatus is it? Is this just a fan on your window, or? Ba-da-ba-ba. Just an AC that goes in. Sorry, I got lost in thought there. I don't know if you guys could see me, but I literally, my mind, I was just experiencing something in my mind right there. I was literally just thinking something. I have the tendency, like, when I'm thinking, I tend to say out loud what I'm thinking. I have that tendency, especially if I'm thinking about a past conversation that I had with someone. Like, I tend to do that. And it's crazy. So there's an AC that goes in the window and basically just cools one room. Ah, but is it an electrical AC? Is this what's okay? What I'm curious about is, like, how does it work? Does it just cycle air, or does it refrigerate? Does it have a generator? Like, is it plugged into the wall? Is it just a fan? Like, I don't know how to ask the question that I want to ask. Like, how does it work? You know, how does it work? It just blows hot air out, or I mean, that's what AC does. Do you have to put some liquid in it, some ice? You plug it in the wall, it pulls the air from outside, cools it with magic, and blows hot air back outside. That's not how it works. It's not magic, man. What is this Harry Potter? No, man. It's not magic. There's a system behind it. It's definitely not magic. Oh, hey, Delta. So the air coming out of it is not... okay, so it just blows hot air from your room outside. So it blows the hot air inside your room outside. Like a smaller swamp cooler. Ah, oh, okay, alright. Why don't you get like a... You can get like a mini... We have one in our garage. Like a mini AC. You just plug it in. That thing blows cold air, man. I mean, it does use a bit of energy, but... It's just a little box about, it's about the size of a microwave. Oh, I'm doing good, Delta. How are you? I don't know if I said that already, but welcome in. We're still trying, man. We are at 23333. I said one too many threes. 2333. I'm gonna dream with this sound. I'll never forget the friggin' the cry of Venusaur for the rest of my life. Or Deoxys for that matter. It's like he's gargling Listerine. Did it raise? Oh, I think it did. Did I press the wrong button? I wasn't sure if I pushed the right one. Hey man, get your game on. Get that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. It's a good day. It's gonna get even better. The radio man did it. Reckon to the better. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Get paid. Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Yeah. And all that glitters is gold. Only shooting stars break the mold. Oh my gosh. 36. 2,336. That's a fat number for you, son. We've done this 2,336 times, bro. And count. I'm feeling the 2,800s. There's an instinct in me that is saying 2,800s. That's not gonna be tonight. All that glitters is gold. How did you guys learn to whistle? I remember one day I was in my grandma's house, and my freaking cousin had come over or whatever, and he was whistling some song or whatever, and I'm like, hey man, how do you do that, bro? Like, how do you whistle it? Teach me how to whistle. And I tried to whistle, I go like, but I can't even not do it now, right? I was like, and I couldn't get it. And I remember we sat there for like half an hour doing the most duck faces ever. trying to get me to whistle, and eventually I got it. Eventually I got it. You know, I learned to swim by myself. I almost died when I learned to swim. So at the time I had um at the time a family member of mine was dating someone who was pretty rich at the time. And we'd go to this guy's house all the time to hang out and stuff. You know, they were dating, you know, like he had a lot of money, let's put it that way. In his house he had like a big old pool, right? And we went to so we stayed over like I think it was a whole week actually. We stayed a whole week over at his house and summer vacation, whatever. And I was a kid. I'm like 10, 11, 12, something like that. I go like, and I wanted to learn how to swim, and my cousin had been teaching me how to swim, and I'd managed a few times to stay above water for some time. So, like he was the one who actually taught me how to do it. But there was one time that I was like, I wanted to practice, and everybody had gone out to go like shopping. Like the house was very big, so like my cousin and my brother were like all the way inside the house, like in a freaking room down the hallway. It was a pretty big house. And I was alone outside, everybody going shopping. In the pool. And I jump in the pool. This, I don't know, 8 foot deep pool, maybe the deepest part. But it's like, it's got like the ramp where it's go like 8 feet and then you go all the way up to like 2 feet. And I'm on the side where I still had a footing. And I'm trying like to swim. And I actually get the hang of it. I'm above water, and I actually swam to the point where I couldn't reach the ground, right? I couldn't stand. And I panicked as soon as I couldn't feel the ground, and I started drowning, like legit. Drinking, like legit water going down my throat, drowning. Like, I'm like, I got like the gags and everything. I'm like water's going in through my mouth. I'm like, I can't keep afloat. I'm going under. And when I went under a little bit, I had the discernment to like freaking go like that, right? Like use my arms to like push myself onto where I could get a footing. And I managed to get a footing barely and get my it obviously scared the crap out of me, obviously, but I almost drowned there because no one would have known because I was alone there. Like, my cousin and my brother were playing games inside the house. My family just left. You know? But like, thankfully, I was able to save myself. I mean, if it was the ocean, I would have died almost certainly. Like, depending on if the waves would push me back, you know? But it's easier to swim in salt water than it is, yeah, it's easier to swim in salt water than it is fresh water. I'm still kind of afraid of water, and I had 2 close calls too. Like my sister, truly. You can tell me about those if you want to. Oh, I gotta leave here in a sec. But my freaking sister, the way my dad taught my sister how to swim was crazy. She was scared of swimming, and she wanted to learn, right? But she was very scared. She tells me this story. I wasn't there. I don't know if it's true. So my dad took her out to the pier, right? Because we lived somewhat close to the ocean. Took her out to the pier. Freaking kicked her off the pier. Pushed her, like not kicked her like violently, like pushed her off. And yeah, and she learned how to swim. I've never been a fan of swimming in the water. It will never catch me on a boat or in the ocean. Dude, being on a boat, I love being on a boat. I love boats. You don't like the ocean, but you're more comfortable being in the sky where you can't fly. I fell in the pool when I was like 3, and also pressed the button on the jet ski when I was by myself. Oh shoot, dude. Yeah. Yeah, it's funny because I grew up like kind of like near the water, but I never learned how to swim. I never really wanted. I needed a pool to learn how to swim. That's crazy. All my friends and stuff that lived around me, like, oh, everybody could swim but me. And one day I was like, I don't want to be different. I don't want to be the only one who can't swim. And I just put my back into it, and my cousin taught me, how to properly do it. And I mean, it's thanks to him that I even got the hang of it. But like legit, he was the one that taught me, right? I fell in the pool. Oh, I read that. Yeah, surprisingly, I'm more comfortable in the sky. Yeah, surprisingly, right? I mean, my mom always taught me, like I said, my mom always told me, and I got a lot of wisdom from my mom, but she always told me, you always respect the ocean. You swim in it, you ride on it, your jet ski, your boats, but you always respect the ocean. You know what she meant by that? Like, she said it in Portuguese, so the word respect in Portuguese it feels different when you say it, but it's hard to explain what the difference is. But it basically just means, like, don't fluff around and find out with the ocean, right? Don't get smart with the ocean. Like, respect. Like, swim as far as you can. Okay? Don't go past that. Don't think, like, if you go on a boat, like, wear your vest, your life vest, or don't get smart with the ocean, basically. If you want to put it into American terms, I guess don't get smart, don't get cocky, because the ocean is more powerful than you are by a lot, and it will not apologize as you drown. It will not apologize, and it'll do nothing to save you. So you put some respect on that. He always told me. So I never swam. Like, I was never that kid that was like all my friends, not all my friends, but I had friends that were like, they would swim like from one part to the other part. And some of these swims were like 20-minute long swims, man. I would not do that. Again, the words of my mom always came to my mind, like, respect the ocean. Don't fluff around with the ocean. None of them died, let's be honest. They managed to do the swim, but I'm just saying, like, I never wanted to even put myself in that situation, which I'm glad I didn't. Okay, this is gonna be our last check. We're not even. Yeah, we can do a raid. I got 4 minutes. This is our last check here, though. We're gonna end at 55, 2-3-55. There was a TikToker that swam to Point Nemo. We haven't heard from him since. Yeah. That's what I'm saying. The ocean is stronger, man. The ocean, even rivers, cascades, I wouldn't say a creek, but like any body of water that is bigger than you can overtake you. We're gonna have to call it here. If there's anyone live, we'll just raid that person. But yeah, she always taught me to be mindful of the ocean, be respectful of the ocean, be aware of its power. Don't get smart with it. And I was like, hell yeah, I don't mind that. I don't mind that one bit. I think this is good advice. Thank you, Mom. Thank you for the good advice. I think this is fantastic advice, as a matter of fact. All right, Simo is live. Let's go ahead and go raid Simo. He's live. He's live on 2 fronts. Why does he have 2 streams up? I don't know which one's which, but let's go raid Simo. He's a cool guy. He smells of roses and petals and things of that nature. Yeah, Simo was on. Yeah. Let's go raid him. So I'm gonna redirect you guys. Yeah, he's a cool guy. He came over, said hi, had a nice talk. That was great. I appreciate him. Yeah, he has 2 lives. I don't know. They both look like they're the same format, so I don't know why he has 2, but alright. I really gotta go. I don't even have much time to do the raid, but love you guys. Take care. Stay frosty, and I'll see you tomorrow with some more streaming fun. Bye, guys. Thank you for hanging out with me. It's always nice.